Yo, what's up, dude? You know what, dude? Guess what? This week, I've been waiting for this episode for a long time. We've been talking about it, and it finally happened. Kevin Clancy, KFC Radio, came into the YKWD studios, and me and Liz, the general manager of the Comedy Cellar, bitchy Liz, we sat down, and it was a fun episode, man, like I knew it would be. So enjoy this episode. Leave comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't be an ass. Click it, and then lick it. Okay? You know what, dude? Enjoy. This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Hey, man, listen, life doesn't come with a user's manual. So when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Navigating any of life's challenges can suck. All right? You feel unsure. You don't know what to do. You can't make a decision. Well, career changes, new relationships, being a parent, being a boyfriend, a husband, a mother, a girlfriend. It can be overwhelming. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people with professional, licensed, and vetted therapists, available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch to a new therapist anytime. It couldn't be simpler. No waiting room, no traffic, no finding a spot, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/dude. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude. Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what, dude? Today's episode is brought to you by GhostBed. A great night of sleep is important for anyone. Comedian or not, GhostBed makes premium mattresses at an affordable price, all designed for cooler and more comfortable sleep. Love cool sleep. I love it. I love comfortable sleep. Take advantage of a free and fast shipping, their 101-night mattress sleep trial. You get to try it. So what's the downside? Nothing. Try it. You don't like it. 101 nights, zing, goes back. All right? And financing starting at $35 a month. Who can't afford that? You heard me. $35 a month. Get a brand new mattress for as low as $35 a month. Come on. Our listeners can get 30% off mattress plus 2 free pillows, or get 40% off when you bundle a mattress with their award-winning adjustable base. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for a limited time. Yeah, baby. We're starting the podcast right now. We're back. You know what, dude? Live. Welcome, everybody, to the show. YKWD. I started social media and podcasting. The fact. The YKWD podcast.
YKWD's back again.
Old school, back in the day, where it all started, before them all.
YKWD.
This podcast is so fun and crazy. It has no rules.
Shut up. You're ruining this.
Where's the bandana, man?
Sorry. It's a comedy podcast. This isn't NPR.
That's what this podcast does.
Is there any better show? This is the original. What's up, everybody? Get those silly, goofy things off. Fucking just these. Look at these. These are reading glasses. Just $2 fucking douchey reading glasses that I can't see anything, but I can read like a motherfucker, like I'm Superman. When I put these on, I can read like a motherfucker. When I take them off, I'm blind as a bat. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas. It is Christmas week, and we're here live in the studio at 12:30 for you people. You guys are watching live on patreon.com/Robert Kelly. You guys are live right now in the chat room, being part of the whole show, asking questions, fucking with each other, and enjoying it live. If you want to be that, you can just go there and become a supporter for the price of a cup of coffee. If not, you can watch it on YouTube, which you're doing right now, which I need you to do 3 things. I want you to hit subscribe. I want you to hit like, and then leave a comment. Tell us what you think, good or bad. We don't give a shit. That's it. That's all you got to do. We got a great show for you today. Our guest is late, very late. We were supposed to start at 12, but we're starting at 12:30, and now very late. Our other guest that was here was here, but had to take a phone call, emergency phone call. And they're in the other room right now, or in the hallway, talking to the person that owns everything, the owner of everything. So now it's just me here alone, but that's fine. I don't mind. I'll sit here and stare right at your faces and talk to you. We got a new producer in studio. We got new Nikki is becoming old Nikki and fucking hitting the road like fucking like the Hulk, like Bill Bixby. She's going to get a stick and a bandana and tie her shit onto it and then hitchhike to another. I don't know where she's going. We got a new guy and he's got the personality. I mean, it's like hanging out with Jim Carrey when he put the mask on. He's unbelievable. Max, how are you?
I'm good. I'm full of energy, as they can see. very, very like the mask.
This show's in trouble, people. I mean, we're literally going from dull to duller. I mean, my God, is there anybody? I need an assistant. Is there anybody that can come in and be an intern with a little pizzazz in their step? I mean, I got Joe Russell's here, who has the personality, of a piece of fake wood. I mean, real wood has more personality. He's laminate. He was big in the 70s in kitchens. And then we went to new Nikki, who, hey, man, woo!
I feel like I've gotten better, though, since we met.
I mean, you're better than those two. I mean, when you talk, it has more. Yes, you've gotten better, but now you're leaving. Yeah, no, I'm real good now. Everything's great. I want to go. Okay, good for you. That's good. But no, Max wants to fill. Who? Max? Little Max? Max, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. I'm gonna bring it every week. I'm gonna make you proud.
What are you gonna bring, Max? What are you bringing besides low energy and fucking a shitty disposition? No, I'm kidding.
Those are two things.
Yeah, that's right. See that? I like that. That was positive. Already, Max, I like that. You bring garbage to the table, but at least you brought something. Good for you.
Thank you.
Anyways, so we got a good show for you. All right, here we go, everybody. We're back. We got the first guest. Oh, look at her trotting in her little tight little outfit. Liz, the GM. Those are your
My pants are
your pants.
are yoga pants.
They're yoga pants. They're tight.
Pajamas.
I like them.
I'm here in my pajamas.
I like them. You look good in yoga pants. I like
Sorry.
a nice hot yoga pant. Now, I'll be honest with you. I like and please, chat room, help me out on this, fellas. I like a loose sweatpant with no underwear better than yoga pants.
Oh, easy access.
Easy access, but less hotness.
Oh, like more to the imagination.
I'm not a fan. I feel like yoga pants
Leave nothing to the imagination.
create a hotness, like a heat, like a physical heat.
Like your vag is sweaty.
Yeah, like your ass and your vag is like hot.
like swamp ass.
Yeah, like it just looks like it's smushed together and it's just hot. You know, like you ever put like a knee pad on because you hurt your knee and then you take it off after the day and the hair is all matted down and sweaty like an old shitty abused dog.
Ew.
I feel like
No, my vag is not like that. It's also freezing in here, so my ass is not swampy and my vag is not swampy.
okay, I feel like a nice loose sweatpant.
I do like a loose sweatpant too. I
do. I like
I
that.
enjoy both.
I like a nice loose
I
sweatpant.
enjoy both.
Yeah.
But I feel like I would really look like a trash bag if I came to work, quote unquote. and
Yeah, I know.
just-
It's crazy. You do. You just roll. Now, Liz, for you guys who know, Liz is the manager of all. She is the GM of the Comedy Cellar.
Whatever.
Some people love her, like me. Love.
And a lot of people do not.
A lot of people
hate.
take.
hate.
I would say take issue. Let's do the politically correct way. Take issue with your face.
That's fine. I'll take that. I like the word hate better, but
You
know.
do. Me and you both. People don't understand though. We were talking about this. The anger or the hate that people get, you'd rather have that than what's really there,
Oh my God.
which is, I mean, very close to it.
Just right on teetering on.
Yeah,
the
is some type of prison bitch who will cut you with a. I believe you have a sharpened spoon handle. In
right under my
Your,
tongue.
yeah, Yeah, you have.
Just in case.
You have a razor blade under your tongue. Yeah.
No, I was talking to someone about that. Like, I think I'd be okay in jail.
No, you'd be fine in jail.
I think I'd kill it.
100% be a shot caller.
Kill it. I don't want to do like Buffalo jail. Like, I can't do the cold like that. But anything like below,
Oh, you do Florida jail?
I totally do like a Carolina and below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make eyeshadow out of like burnt
Blood
fingernails off
and
of
blood.
bitches you stabbed.
Yes.
You'd have all these chicks just
Oh, it'd be great.
licking your snapper.
It'd be great.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. That'd
Yeah.
be your hair too.
What?
You'd straighten.
Great.
You'd
No,
have,
but like, it'd be really difficult. Like, I'd have to find someone to straighten out.
you'd have
and
braid. Yeah, you braided. Look at you sleeping
I'm
in there.
tender-headed.
Yeah. What are you?
Tender-headed.
What did you? If that's not your,
tender-headed.
that's your nickname in jail right there. Tenderhead.
Tender-headed.
Tenderhead Liz. Tenderhead Liz.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's not enough like anger in that.
What would be the first thing you do? First day in jail. What do you do? You walk in, room full of bitches. What do you do?
You know what? I think I need a day or two to like really see what the situation is. So not a word.
What group are you
Not a
joining?
word.
You joining the
The
Puerto Ricans?
angriest, the angriest group. I
So
can
it
find.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Race
you have
doesn't
to find,
matter.
You have to find the alpha. Yeah,
So you find the alpha,
and then become the alpha.
and then what are you gonna do? You're gonna grab her bottom jaw, rip her down to the ground, and fucking stomp her.
I would probably stomp someone.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
And then
I feel like I'd do well in jail.
I think you'd do fantastic in jail.
I would survive. No
Yeah, there you
tattoos,
are. Right. How many tats would you get?
though.
Huh?
Maybe one of
You know
the
what you should
dog.
do?
I miss
That's
my
what you do.
dog.
Because we do get a mustache tattoo, like one of those little villains, just on one side. And then so you'll be facing this. Then when you're gonna kill somebody, you just turn to them, and it has
I'm
like that.
"La-la-la-la-la."
Yeah, and then you do this. Then you do this right here.
It's so
You just twist it,
crazy.
and they know they're dead.
Yeah.
What'd you call yourself again? Itchy hair bitch? What'd you call
No, I'm
yourself?
tender-headed.
Oh, tenderhead.
Yeah.
What's tenderheaded?
I like, like when people try and braid your hair or like
Can't
brush
do it.
It's too much.
So you kill a bitch for trying to braid your hair
Yeah,
the wrong
yeah,
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do good in prison.
Mhm.
You kind of make the seller very prison-esque sometimes.
Oh my god.
Well, I see young comics walking and their eyes are twitching as they walk by you, like they're in a prison lunchroom, and you're gonna take their Jello and then make them eat your coochie.
I would.
Aha!
Give me that.
Well,
jello.
now, but why? How long you been in the business?
I've been working for Gnome for 17 years.
17 fucking years.
Yeah.
Look, man, you can't. All the comics you deal with, all the things go on. You can't just get your love.
No, it's
You have
like,
to earn it.
Yeah, it's like, and also, there are people that are like trying to climb
You
and
hate
trying
it.
like, and it's just like, don't do that.
Oof.
I don't like that.
You hate phony.
I don't like phony.
You don't. You'd rather take a twat,
Yeah.
an asshole,
Yeah.
than a phony.
Yeah. That's why we get along, because I think we're both the same way like that.
Yeah, we don't like phony.
At all.
I can't do it. I can't do it, and I've had a problem my whole career for this because
Mm-hmm.
I don't like phony. Because when you're phony, now you make me have to lie. Now I have to become phony. So if you're phony to me and I know you're being phony, I have to go, "Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, no problem." Now I'm a phony.
Yeah.
To deal with your phoniness. Instead of going, "Go fuck yourself." Why would you say that? Because you're lying. I'm not lying. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're an asshole. You're so mean. You're a bully. Okay, fuck off. I'd rather be that guy than you forcing me into being what you are.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
100%.
100%.
Fuck them.
I don't like that. And it's, that whole, it's like, you're not my friend. Yes, we all work together, but just do your work. Do your job.
Phony people stink
In all walks of life.
in all walks of life.
I hate it.
Hey, man.
Hi.
Hey.
Oh my God, it's so good to see you.
And
Oh, yeah.
You know it's not.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I respect Seinfeld. I do.
It's true.
I should not like him. I respect
I
him
know.
because that's him.
Yeah,
He's not a phony.
he doesn't give a shit.
No, he
appreciate
doesn't like
that.
me genuinely. He thinks I stink.
Genuinely.
Genuinely thinks I am not
Mhm.
worthy. Mother, son of a bitch.
Okay.
So you had Christmas
I did.
here
Yes.
You were
I
here.
did. I was here.
by yourself.
Yeah, well, my parents came up from Florida.
Where do they stay?
They stay at the Millennium downtown because they do love the Millennium at the World Trade Center. It's a lovely hotel for Those of you that like to visit New York,
Yeah, those of you guys like to be scared every day when you hear a plane go overhead or a helicopter.
there's no tall buildings right in front of it.
I don't like downtown. I think it's sterile and it's creepy. Downtown, and it's funny to me that downtown before 9/11 was, worse.
Yeah.
There was no Tribeca.
Yeah, no, it was just
Tribeca Film Festival started after September
Yeah.
11th to try to regenerate, and all that stuff now is all hipster shit. Like all of it was bought up by rich people, and now it's all, everything is crazy now, right?
yeah, even like office buildings down there are now apartments and stuff. But it's weird because you go down there and during the day it's like a little bustling maybe from business, but then after 7
Yeah.
o'clock it's you
Yeah, vampires come out.
and you.
Yeah, it's vampires.
that's it.
There's vampires down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all those. I can't say that.
Yeah.
I was saying all those bodies from 9/11.
Oh my god.
No, I'm sorry. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's not.
We're
You can't,
pulverized.
never forget. Never joke either. You can't joke about that.
No, of course not.
Yeah, dude. That down there becomes like a horror movie. When the sun goes down in the financial district, it's a horror.
It's worse than no, it's not worse than this neighborhood. This neighborhood's worse.
I'd rather be in this neighborhood.
Because you know all the crazies here.
Yeah, all the crazy people are. You kind of know them.
Yeah.
And then the ones that stick out, to stay away from
Yeah.
them. There was that one guy this summer with the white guy with
the
dreads.
ginger. Oh no,
the-
him. Oh, the dread guy. Yeah, he's. I haven't seen him in a while. Huh.
Because I think they're starting to put them back in Bellevue.
They're sort of swapping out. Like he hasn't been around in a while, but then there are some new ones that are
Yeah.
coming in, and then there are the old regulars.
Yeah.
and yeah. They.
That's why I
they
love.
rotate.
People don't like winter. I like winter because I know it will kill a lot of these crazy homeless people.
and rats.
I know these. Yeah, I know that the things I don't like in New York will die in
Yeah.
the winter. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I don't like people who they see a guy on a heating grate. Cover that grate up. Cover it up. Cover it up. Take that heat away. You want this life? Well,
Oh my
deal with it.
God.
Like Yellowstone.
Like Yellowstone.
Yeah, deal with
The
it.
park?
Yeah, like those old fucking Jeremiah Johnson, man. You want to live outside?
Yeah, I guess you gotta
Deal
make
with it. Yeah, take that heat.
Oh my god.
Cover. Put
Oh my
spikes on them.
God.
Yep. That's what I like right there.
Wow.
They
Even
put.
I feel like
That makes me happy right there when they do that. That makes me, when I walk by a heating grate and there's just medieval torture devices on it.
hostile to the homeless.
Yep. Fuck you, you pigeon.
Wow.
Beat it. They're a hot pigeon. They want to lie right on there because they can put a little blanket, get their box on there. That's a 1 bedroom. That costs most college students $1,700 a month
Easily.
for that much
Especially in the
space with
city.
heat. Yep. Look at that. Look at the spikes. I love it. Fuck it.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Even I feel bad about saying that.
No way. I don't care. Fuck them. Look how much steel. Look at that. They cover it up. Fuck you.
Oh
It's
my
right here. But you
God.
can't get to it.
You're
You
so
can't get
close.
to it.
So
Look at the one.
close.
Look at the one down the bottom over here in the middle. Look at that one. Over to the left. Over to the left with the spikes. Look at that. No. Down bottom row. Second one. Nope. All right. Yeah. There you go. Look at that one. Oh yeah. That one's great. Make that big. That's great. That looks like a bed from
That does
Bose
look like a
Concept.
bed, right?
Oh my God.
I'm literally like, oh, that sort of looks comfortable.
I'd buy that for my house. It's
Great
like,
lumbar support.
yeah, and then they stuck a nice spike on it. Good for you.
Oh.
Treat them like pigeons.
Oh my god.
I don't listen. I know. Look at there. I don't mind if you get a home, Bellevue, crazy place. Give them meds. Fine.
Yeah.
Get them off the streets. I work too hard. I don't need you spitting on a windshield and then harassing me at a red light.
Yeah, and
I have windshield wiper fluids. This is a state-of-the-art truck. It has heated everything, automatic high beams, and I have windshield wiper fluid that goes on automatically.
it's a nice truck.
Yeah, it's a great truck. I don't need you walking up to my car with your bucket of bum juice.
Ugh. What do you think that is?
I'll tell you what it is. I bet it's hot piss.
Yeah.
Hot piss and leftover
Piss.
beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate it. You go by the library on the beautiful library steps
42nd and
across the street from Penn.
5th Avenue. Oh, the post office.
Post
What's
office.
now
Post
the new
office.
Penn Station.
The new
Yes.
Penn Station.
Beautiful.
Go there in the summertime. It
No.
is covered with pigeons and homeless
Yeah.
people. I say cover it with gas and then at any point during the day, it might go on fire.
Light it on fire.
Yeah, just-
Light it on fire.
Yeah, man, put those spikes everywhere. I can't stand it. I don't like homeless people. I got in a fight with Ronan about this.
With
Ronan,
because what he likes homeless people, but he's so scared of any homeless person. He's such a pussy.
We were
And
in.
he knows he's a pussy.
in Montana. I mean, like somewhere, Montana or one of the Dakotas,
Right.
where just America's still America.
Yeah.
But of course,
awesome.
the downtown everywhere, just a bunch of silly bitches with fucking
Yeah.
stupid quilted jackets.
Ugh.
Yeah, open up a bookstore and they put up a sign that said, "Do not give homeless people money.
Okay.
Direct them to the shelter which we provide, and we will give them food and shelter and rehabilitation. But do not give them money because you're just enabling them to stay on the streets and drink more and maybe
Yeah.
die." And I was like, great. That's a great sign. That's a great
Yeah.
sign. And it
Especially-
had a number you could call.
And I bet you, like, especially in places like that, they have a very robust system of rehabilitation and or,
Yeah.
rehoming type
First,
system.
you had me. I was really excited about use the word robust, and then you fell apart at the end. Rehoming.
Well, what do you say? Like,
Just robust. You had me at
Thanks,
robust.
Frankie.
What a word, robust.
thanks.
You're robust.
Sometimes.
I love when you're robust.
Sometimes.
Well, I was like, dude, good, fuck him. And he was like, well, that's harsh. I'm like, what's harsh about it? Well, I mean, you should give. No, you shouldn't. If you give them money, then you're prolonging their
It's going to be and in this neighborhood, it's heroin and crack.
What do you think they're buying? A 12-step book
Yeah,
and a fucking
no.
ham sandwich, you moron?
Seriously, they're not.
No, they're not
smoking-
even buying underwear.
They're smoking crack on my corner.
Guy has no shoelaces.
Mm-hmm.
He's got. You think he hasn't washed his feet in 19 days?
Yeah.
No, don't give him money. I give certain homeless people money.
There is one homeless guy in this neighborhood. I don't even know if he's homeless.
Yeah.
But I do give him. I don't give him money, but like I'll buy him a pack of cigarettes or I'll give him a drink or something like that because I don't know. I enjoy his energy. I don't know how else to describe it. He's a little crazy and he likes to shut down McDougal Street. Like he'll take the garbage.
What?
He likes to just shut it down. When it's too much for him, he'll shut it down to traffic. He'll take the garbage cans and put them in the middle of the street so no cars can go down McDougal Street. And I don't know. I find his energy very fun.
I mean, hang on. I'm sending Nikki. I'm sending you Kevin's thing, so you can text him and he can text him and just say if you need anything, let me know so I can just. I just don't. I know it sounds mean, and I'm a recovering alcoholic and drug addict. I should have more empathy for these people.
Right.
I don't.
Well,
I don't.
You did the work and you recovered.
Well, you want to be homeless? Go to California. Go somewhere hot. Go be homeless in Aruba. Go somewhere. The fact that you're homeless
Don't be homeless in Aruba.
Yeah.
Get on the plane.
Yep.
Get off the plane.
Yep.
Stamp your passport.
Bing.
Be homeless on the beach.
Okay. Well,
Bitch.
do it to Go into Mexico.
Yeah,
Go
you
somewhere.
Walk.
Go somewhere hot and be homeless.
Yeah.
There should be seasonal homeless people like birds. Even the stupid bird, bah, bah.
Yeah.
When you see them in a V, you should see a bunch of V homeless people making their way down south during the winter. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
If you're in New York City in the winter and people are, oh, he's cold. We were in Baltimore, and I was with Mike Feeney, your favorite.
Oh my God. He just did the Tonight Show.
He did. He killed.
Yeah.
He fucking killed.
I didn't see it.
I mean, he killed, and he got invited on the couch. It's nuts. Oh, he did great. He did fantastic. But we're filming all night.
Yeah.
This horror movie, and it's freezing out. And I wanted a little soup, and 7-Eleven was open. So I go, hey, swing us by 7-Eleven. And he's going, oh my God, there's a homeless guy. He's lying face down on the ground. He's dead. What should we do? I go, oh my God, we should go to 7-Eleven and get my soup because I'm hot, I'm cold, and I want to warm up in my suite in the hotel room down the street.
Beautiful downtown
I had a
Baltimore.
suite. It was so nice. The bed was huge.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. He's like, you're not even, oh my. I go, what do you want to do? What do you want to go? Peel him off the sidewalk And then what?
I mean, if he's so passionate about it at that point, then
Yeah.
take action. Don't
Yeah.
just say something. Take action.
Take 'em
and
up.
Make
Yeah.
it your purpose to take action in whatever way you can. But don't just say, "Oh my God." I mean, either go over, see if dude's fine or
Yeah.
whatever.
Go pick him up.
Go give him mouth to mouth.
You have a room too.
right.
Go get him in. You pick him up, walk him into your room, put him in a hot tub.
Do you know what I saw? This is reminding me.
What?
Now that my dog's crying because the doorbell rang.
Right.
I saw this video because my algorithm is all dogs and comedy. It really sucks.
Yeah. Because you're a fucking.
I'm a
You're a lesbian. You should be in prison. Dogs and comedy.
I
That's
didn't like dick so much. And it was this guy in Paris.
There he is.
Hi.
Don't worry about it, man. Chill out. We're good. Nice. Everybody, please welcome
Hi.
my man,
Nice to meet you. That's Gizmo.
Kevin Clancy, KFC, the world famous. I mean, Jesus Christ. This is one of the most famous people we've had on the podcast ever.
Sure?
Ever. I mean, we don't consider comedians.
No, we don't
Right?
consider comedians famous at all.
Yeah.
They're not.
No. I mean,
No.
this is legitimate, like, fame. Right? You like my
Tell us
hoodie?
why.
You like my hoodie I'm wearing? Look at my hoodie. Look at my hoodie. Look at, dude, your nose is red. You're adorable right now. You remind me of
from the car.
you remind me of a little one. You know those little wooden puppet things when we were kids, like Rudolph and
Oh, yeah.
the Heat Miser. Look at your little nose. Is adorable. It's a little red nose.
If you don't consider the comedians famous,
Yeah.
No.
then do not consider me famous.
No, your fame. I think you're fame.
What is he famed for, Bobby? Tell us.
Fame for, his podcast, the Barstool. I mean, he's part of the biggest, fastest growing entertainment news conglomerate that's hit us since fucking ESPN.
I mean,
Bam! I said it.
I appreciate all that, but
I mean, come on, dude.
you have been around way more famous people than me.
Dude, you guys started from just a bunch of assholes talking to each other.
That's all we are, though. That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
I know, which is fucking nuts.
That's why we're not famous.
That's why America, I love this fucking country. Fucking these three motherfuckers, maybe four, just fucking do the fucking Pats, pizza, fucking pussy.
Man, if it wasn't for
The three Ps.
if it was not for the Boston run of sports while we started, like
Oh my
they
God.
coincided exact same time.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd probably be nowhere.
I mean, you got to thank, the Red Sox started it. No, the Pats started it.
Patriots
started it. Brady started it, which is out of the fucking blue.
Do you know how much it kills me that as I'm a New York guy, but Tom Brady is like so essential to my success in my
Yeah,
career?
you should have a statue. You should have a statue of Brady, the 2004 Red Sox,
Ooh.
literally beating. Are you a Yankee fan?
No, I'm a Mets fan. Mets, Jets.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Hey, things are turning around right now for the Mets, but it has been a 35-year run.
You sound like a 1998 Red Sox fan.
That-
this year.
It's been a
This is
long
it.
run.
It's gonna be our year. It's gonna be our
We'll
year.
break that curse.
Nah, but we got a guy now who's spending money like it does not
Jesus,
even
man. He's
matter,
spending
so.
all of his money.
All. Actually, the
It's
thing
like,
is, he's not.
dude,
That's how rich he is. He's
what
spending
the
a
fuck?
fraction of his money. He's got $14 billion.
Yeah.
Like the Mets
He spent
payroll.
$500 million on the
this
Mets. It's like,
year?
who fucking cares?
Here's the thing with that. I want you to pay my stuff off. If you're listening, if you ever hear this, this is random. This is a shot in the dark.
I've thought about that
Yeah.
before.
Pay it off. I want you to pay my houses off. My tiny house and my regular house. I want it paid. I want you to do it.
I used
could.
to ask like our most wealthy guests. I was like, just give me 50 grand. Just give me 50.
Yeah.
But it'll be a moment. We'll go viral.
Yeah.
I'll donate some of it. But just give me 50 grand. It's nothing to you.
They can't. I think they can't. They can only give you like 909. I think like tax
Well,
wise.
do
Whatever.
it.
Give me that.
No, I don't want that. I don't want
Give me
that.
10,000
No, no, no,
installments of $999.
I think there's a certain. I want you to pay my stuff off. I just want you to pay all my Amexes, my credit card. I want you to pay everything, my house, everything. I want you to just pay it all off, and I want to be fucking clean. It's like when you get caught cheating, the sun comes out. It's like, I remember I got caught cheating, and it was like I'm free.
over, yeah.
No lies.
It's true.
I'm starting.
It's true.
Thank you,
It's
Jesus.
true. That is very true.
You know what I mean? I
You're
want
like,
that.
"Oh, the shackles are off." You're like, yeah, I did it.
know.
Let's go.
Well, I very, very luckily, this year is finally where some of my Barstool equity
Oof.
can cash in.
What a good word.
And I
Ooh.
have that on the horizon, and it is like, oh my God.
So you should give us some money.
You might be that guy.
Maybe, God willing, one
Dude,
day.
listen.
I promise if I have Steve Cohen money, I will pay off anything you want, Bobby.
Dude,
It might take a little while to get to 14 billion, but
I hope it happens next month. I hope something happens with Barstool where
well,
you're
it's
just
about a month. It's about a month.
a
Honestly, it is.
fucking gazillionaire.
Not
and
a
I-
billion, but it's gonna be a nice amount of like it
No.
made it all worth it because it's been a fucking.
I just want your ginger face on Time magazine with your little red nose.
That's what we'll never get. That's Barstool Portnoy could become president and they'd still, shun us because they just can't. People can't get over the fact that I don't know. You can be funny and honest, and that doesn't mean you're a scumbag, and you can actually still be smart, and you can have opinions on things. It's like
Well, but you understand that's why you guys are bulletproof, because like I'm a big fan of him too, but he's bulletproof. You guys, because you can't. That's what you guys do. What comics do.
Mhm.
Okay. The reason why you can't fuck with us is because we're literally. We're telling you everything that's wrong with us.
we have no skeletons.
No,
Everything's
just
on the table.
honesty.
and if you
Yeah.
bring up a skeleton that we might have forgot about, we'd be like,
Okay,
dude,
yeah.
that's fucked
Yeah,
up. I did do that.
You own it.
I did
The
it.
ability to be like, oh, yep, whoops, fucked up. Yeah.
That's what I try to teach my
And
son.
The real thing is when you have a fan base that knows you,
Yeah.
likes you, and follows you and fucks with you no matter what,
Right.
you can't stop that.
Right.
You can, I mean, they've come after Barstool, the royal they, all of these people.
Sure.
A million times. They've come after me personally, like 3, 4, 5 times. And every time, I'm like, I used to get nervous. I used to think this is it.
Yep.
Oh, this is the time it all goes to hell. And then every single time, the people who hate you continue to hate you, and the people who like you continue to like you. So why do we even do this dance anymore?
But they also bring more people to you.
well, that's
Yeah.
true too.
It's like I need to say something fucked up.
Yeah.
Because I need more people into me.
Right.
I need to really say some fucked up shit. And I'm
It's
going
a
to say it right
cut-through.
now with you guys on it.
Lean
you guys are
into
coming with me. You motherfucker. No.
I'm like,
I'll
all
ride
right.
with you, Bobby.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your pal, the dude, Robert Kelly. This week's show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Look, when you're at your best, you can do great things. That's just it. But sometimes life, it drags you down. Everybody. You don't think Thor has a bad day? Well, he does. So does Iron Man. Okay? So does Elvis. Well, Elvis had a really bad day. But listen, my point is, you may feel overwhelmed at this time of year. It's New Year's, man. It's the end of the year. What did you do? What didn't you do? What are you going to do? All this stuff, family, going to eat. You got to go to this thing, go to that party. You know what? It's overwhelming. And you're not showing up in the ways you want to. Working with a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. That's it. Just like you go to the gym, just like you eat good food, you got to take care of your soul, your brain, your heart, who you are. Because you feel empowered, you're more prepared to take everything life throws at you. I tell you, I've been going to therapy for years. I went to therapy when you were made fun of as a man for going to therapy. Like, you're not a man. I don't care. I go to therapy. I talk to somebody neutral that isn't going to ruin I can't talk to my wife about everything. I can't talk to my friends about everything. Friends change. Things happen. But I can talk to my therapist. He knows me. And that's it. That's why. A neutral place to let it out. Get it off your shoulders. Get the weight of the world off your shoulders and relate with somebody and get some answers and get some help. If you're thinking about giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime you want. If you're not feeling it, you can switch it up. No additional charge, okay? If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can help you get there. Visit betterhelp.com/dude today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/dude.
Honestly, I
right.
swear,
Yeah.
I listened to you on Rogan. I don't even know when that appearance was, but I listened to it a couple days ago. Was that recent or?
All right, everybody compliments. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, seriously though.
Story
This is I I watched Killbox,
Yeah.
and then I watched you on Rogan,
Ooh.
and I was like,
It'd be funny if you said you sucked on both.
no, your life story needs to be a fucking movie.
It's crazy,
and
right?
I'm not just saying that.
It's
Like that is
crazy.
some shit, and
Yeah.
in the best of ways and the worst of ways, it's heartbreaking. It's
Okay.
inspirational. It's all that. And if you know, I'm not even kidding. If there's a producer or director that like wants the rights, that's your way out. Sell those rights, man.
There's your camera. Say it
Yeah,
to the
do
camera.
it. Do it. It is an unbelievable story. And
Thank you, man.
And as
I
you're
mean-
telling the ups and downs, mostly when it ends on the ups, I'm like, this guy is a fucking legend. And like everybody knows Bobby Kelly and everybody knows you're a legend in comedy, but I was like, you're a fucking legend of like life. The shit that you've gone through and where you made it after all of that. I was like, that's why I reached out and I'm like, I wanted to set this up and then I'm a fucking hour late like an asshole. But I was like,
it's fine.
I was like, this guy deserves, the amount of credit and success and fame and money that you have.
Yeah.
10 times that is what you deserve.
Yeah,
That's
thank
wild.
you. Thank you. Pay my stuff off. Somebody out there that's listening to this, you didn't know this podcast until he was on. You're like, I love Gav, let me go check it. And now pay my shit off. I deserve it. I had a hard fucking life.
You
did,
did,
man.
dude. I mean, if anybody
Yeah, but
deserves
you know what's
it, man.
going to suck? This is what's going to suck. I'm going to probably wind up writing this down and coming up with some one-man show, and then I'll do it. And I'm going to do it like Chaz Palminteri. I'll be 62, and I'll only have 7
Yeah,
years
you
left.
want it now. That's
I want it right now.
honestly. Don't you think that
I want it right now.
I think that we're doing life wrong when you consider that you basically give up in a way, like your 30s and 40s and even like 50s when you have kids.
Yeah.
Like it's yes,
I'm here,
okay.
yeah, I'm with
It's
you.
fulfilling. You love them. Blah 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 blah. As far as living your life and your career and doing what you want to do and travel and this and that, and it's like, oh, I'll do that. When they go to school or when I'm retired. It's like, yeah, when I'm 65 and I'm
Can't walk
shitting in
upstairs.
diapers. Yeah.
Well, because
that.
here's the thing: is a lot of people. I know a lot of people, friends of mine, who are alone right now,
Mm-hmm.
who don't have anybody. They're not married. They're not having kids, and they kind of get bummed out. Like, oh, dude, they see me. Look, I love my family. I am a family guy, but I'm looking at Christmas. I didn't get shit.
No, no,
What?
Men, and I'm going to say this.
Yes,
this is
please do.
misogynistic, and
Yes.
I'm going to
Say
say
it.
it because
Say
Hear
it.
it.
Say
'Cause
it.
women-
Let's hear it.
women are there, and we don't get, and we want equal, and then and men. Listen, you know what men get? Fucking nothing at Christmas.
Nothing.
Why did you get nothing?
Because that's what men
Because
do.
we gotta get. We don't give.
We-
We get all this shit.
we
plan all
work.
the shit. Yeah.
Well, Daddy, you're not home. No, I gotta go work.
Yeah.
Because you want a saxophone for Christmas. So I gotta go to fucking Buffalo for 4 days, and then I gotta go right to Nashville, and I gotta swim over to San Antone, and I gotta fucking work my twat off, okay? Because I gotta pay. And then on Christmas, you're gonna open up a bunch of shit, and you know what? She's gonna get a Louis Vuitton thing. from that. Yeah.
Wow,
And then
you're
I'm gonna get.
good.
And then you know what Dad gets? I got socks.
Aw.
I got a fucking hoodie, a black blank hoodie.
Russell Brand.
I got
Russell Brand hoodie.
I got Lugats. And listen, the presents, you handing them out. Here's this, and then they'll hand you, hey, Dad, here's this
Here's
bag.
the toothpick holder.
My kid opened up. I got him a bike. He not opened it up, but here it is.
You can't wrap a bike.
Yeah, and he goes, "It's not Spider-Man." Like, motherfucker. It was blue, but it wasn't Spider-Man. I was like, I'm gonna draw a fucking Spider-Man on the side. God damn.
Here's
it.
what my kid did to me, and you tell me if I did the right thing. As a dad, and I know you, because you're a comedy mother.
Yeah.
You have to deal with us all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a million kids, right?
Yeah. It's a lot.
So you know Liz, right?
No,
All right, Liz is the GM of the Comedy Cell.
Okay, yeah,
She's,
so
she's
you're-
the
yeah.
there's Noam, Juanita, and then there's fucking Liz,
Right.
and then look at her. She's just a prison guard. Look at, she's a prison bitch. Look at her. She's
The
just
CO
a mean
over here,
bat.
yeah.
She's the mean bitch. So my kid said to me a year ago, I go, you go to jiu-jitsu for a year, I'll get you a Sony PlayStation. So, it's coming up. He's like, Dad.
Which
I
already, by the way, is a great move to be like, do
Yeah.
this, and then you get that.
Sure.
Something that's,
Yeah. So
productive and all that.
100%. So he does that. I get him a Sony PlayStation in the summer because I know it's for Christmas. So then he says to me, he wanted a phone. And it's $10 a month to add on my thing. I'm like, fuck it. I'll get him a phone.
How old is he?
He's 9.
Yeah.
I understand. But here's the thing. At least the phone, I can call you.
Yeah.
I got you, motherfucker.
You know where he is at all
I got you.
times.
Right.
Like his mom. I bought her a watch. I got you, bitch.
Oh my God.
And
You think this is a gift for you? It's a gift for me.
And here's the thing, my wife doesn't know, and I'll say this, because none of her friends listen. And she doesn't listen. She doesn't want anything to do with anything I've ever done. Okay? Unless I'm doing a gig in Aruba.
She doesn't want anything.
Nah,
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to Cleveland. Go fuck yourself.
Have
See you next
fun.
time. Yeah.
Right.
I can follow her.
Mm-hmm.
I have the fucking
GPS.
Do
thing.
you?
So
I was gonna say, do you
you?
want to follow her though? Just to catch her in bullshit.
I
stuff?
hope. Oh, I'm going to Stop and Shop, and this
Oh,
bitch
are
is over
you?
at Acme blowing a guy in fucking CRV. I'll fucking sneak up with our son, and we'll both pull up. Look at mommy's a whore bag.
Wow.
Look at mommy. Do you want to live with that slut, Max?
That's healthy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at her blowing the guy who puts the carts back.
I mean, you'd hope that she'd at least go for the manager.
I'm getting hard just thinking about it.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe leave the kid at home and
Yeah, I
enjoy
know.
yourself, huh?
Yeah. Fucking
The hottest thing you've seen
slip
in
in
years.
the back and put my fucking pecker right next to his.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
No, of course I don't do that.
Uh-huh.
Never.
Sure you
But so anyways, I got him the phone because I can track him, right? So then all of a sudden he's like, saxophone. He's into the saxophone. And I'm like, fuck, he wants the saxophone for months now. He's going to take band. He's in the chorus, and I'm all for that. Do
I was
that.
gonna say that's a good thing.
Great. But he's like, Dad, maybe I'll get a saxophone for Christmas. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, nah.
Probably not.
And his mom's like, no. So then he's like, well, you never know. He keeps saying, you never know. I might. If I don't, maybe that's fine. But I'm talking. So 3 days before Christmas, he goes, Dad, every day he's bringing up the saxophone. We go over, all right, I got to kind of go back a little bit. We go to Louis Gomez's house, Louis J. Gomez. I know
Right,
he's in
of
the
course.
J.
Yes.
Duh, doggy. It's Jay. Louis J. Gomez has a party. My son and his son are best friends.
Okay.
Soon to be lovers. Someday. We're going to catch
That's
them.
fine.
Someday. It's going to happen.
That'd be
in a
good
bunk
comedy
bed.
marriage.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I mean, but
It's
anyways.
inevitable.
So we go to his house for a Christmas party the day before Christmas Eve, right? Friday night. This is what a fucking psychopath Louis Gomez is. He's crazy. He has Yankee Swap with children. So that means my son gets this awesome gun, Nerf gun, and then this other fucking peasant kid who I don't know goes, I want it, snatches it out of my kid's hand.
Oh, see, I don't fuck with that.
Then he
As
gives-
an adult, I don't. Let alone when you're 9 years old.
Then he gives him his little other gift. So then my kid's like, all right, whatever. The kid after him grabs that gift and hands my kid a Chia Pet. Max is like,
Oh, no.
looks at me like, Dad.
But doesn't he get to steal back or something?
No, 'cause
No,
he's
he was
too late.
fifth.
He already went.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's 5th. So everybody's bummed out. All the kids are
Yeah.
like, fuck, except for 2 kids who got gifts. And one of the cool gifts was from my family.
Yeah. Fuck that.
So then I'm like, Louis, have a secret Santa.
Yeah.
Everybody, you don't steal a gift. This is an adult game for offices, you fucking idiot. He
And
goes,
even then, they're stupid. I hate all that shit.
but then he goes, dude, they got to learn someday they don't get what they want and it gets
Oh my
snatched out of your hand. A stranger's going to take everything away from you one day.
That checks out.
I'm like,
That's Lewis.
Why?
That
Because
checks
your
out right
parents
there.
were snatched away from you?
Absolutely.
Right?
That's exactly what's going on.
Then he hires his buddy Bob to dress as the Grinch. And the Grinch comes up and steals all the kids' toys. I look on the couch, there's a little girl with bangs.
Crying around.
Bangs. Crying with bangs.
I saw a video of that.
Fucking straight bangs.
Santa comes down. All the kids are cheering. The Grinch comes down and terrorizing. The kids are hiding under a piano, like in a bomb shelter, screaming and crying because the Grinch is terrorizing the whole basement.
He took the package away from the girl. She's going, he took me. And the mother's like a guest mother. She's not like a friend mother. She's like,
Yeah.
She's like, where's your toy? He took it downstairs. He took it.
To the
the
dungeon.
basement.
To the dungeon.
I was like, Louis, what? He's like, dude, they gotta learn.
What?
Wow.
At 7?
Wow.
It was traumatizing.
I go back and forth though, because there is some It's like my kids are spoiled rotten right now, and I'm not even. I
Here's-
don't even think I'm that bad at spoiling them, but it just happens. You know, if you
Yeah.
grow up with any sort of means, you just automatically become spoiled. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Unless you start to like intentionally withhold things or terrorize them like Lewis does. How do you teach them? It's like, what's the point of making all this money and doing all this work if you're not going to give it to your family? But then you give it to your family and you create little assholes.
Well, you don't. Well, here's the thing. My son, this is what my son did to me. The day Christmas Eve, he goes, Dad, I might get a saxophone to me and the mom. Guys, I might. And we're like, me and my mom are like, it was like, no. She got kind of mad. Like,
Yeah.
Max,
You're putting
it's not going to.
Right.
And he goes, you guys don't believe anymore.
Oh,
Jesus
he's good.
Christ.
Max is
He
so
knows
good.
what the
He's
fuck
so
he's
good.
doing now.
He goes,
He's
"That-
good.
That's okay. If I get one, I don't. If I believe, I might. And if I don't, it's okay too. But you guys don't believe anymore, and that's all right."
Oh,
And I went to Sam Ash immediately.
Bought 3 of them.
I bought him
How much
a
is a
fucking
saxophone?
saxophone.
How
much?
I couldn't even. I want to guess how
$500
much. Yeah.
$7,000.
Shut. No, it don't
Of course
lie,
I
you
didn't do that.
asshole.
Fuck him. I don't like him that much.
But how much is a saxophone?
It's
A
$400.
grand? Right, okay.
I could have bought one for $200 that's used and had some fucking
Yeah, but if someone
loser kid
saliva
spitting
in
it.
And all of a sudden your
That's
kid has
gross.
herpes and
Yeah.
whoops.
yeah,
Sorry,
some
Max.
prodigy Asian kid.
No.
Just nope. It had dents in it. Fuck that. Nope.
Wow.
I bought him a new one. I got it. Would come with everything and warranty. Blah blah blah. I have 48 days to return this fucking.
I was gonna say, which you'll
Start the
probably do because
countdown.
now your house is just like.
That's why every Wednesday when Bobby's on the road, he's like,
See?
practice that
Yeah.
sax.
That's what you should
See
do.
you on Sunday.
You should lock up the saxophone until you're gone every week.
Enjoy.
Well, here's the
Bye.
thing. I didn't give it to him. I love fucking with my kid.
Uh-huh.
I don't like just letting him have the present.
Right,
Every
right.
year I hide the one he really wanted.
Yep.
So I had the neighbor next door, Mark, in the purple house. I dropped it at his house. So I went over to his house the next day and got it and put it outside. And that was
I
a,
saw
The next day
that
after
video.
Christmas,
so he opened
like the
all-
26th.
No, the 25th.
the 25th on the Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So that day he opened all his presents,
Got it.
didn't get it, and he was fine.
Right.
He was fine. He was like, "Hey, it's okay. I love all." My kid's cool as shit because he was like,
he is.
"I love all my stuff."
See, that's how you know you did good then.
I did good,
And then he does deserve it.
and he does it, and then went out for the trash, and he came in, and he grabbed it,
That's
and
all.
he was like, "I got it. I
Yeah,
believed."
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because in my head, I'm like,
But is he still doing Santa? Is it or like, because you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck Santa. You deserve that credit. You know?
I know,
I want to
fucked
tell my kids, this was not Santa. This took a lot of work and money and time and yelling and fighting and,
I got him the PlayStation.
So,
that came
you
from-
get the credit from that.
Well, here's the thing. My wife says we wrap the gifts from us. The Santa gifts aren't wrapped.
Oh, okay.
Ugh.
At least you get some sort of credit. I get nothing.
You get
Everything was from Santa.
How old are your
everything's from
kids?
Santa.
Young, 7 and 5.
Oh.
So I still want it to be
Yeah,
from Santa.
yeah, yeah.
But even my kid loves Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo games are this big nowadays.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they come in a regular box, but the actual game is this big. So I wrapped up just the game,
Oh my god.
and I gave him this little
A
thing.
Matchbox.
And he and it was kind of the same thing. The one thing he wanted was this video game, and he went through everything else, and he was happy. But I could see that he was like, "Where's Hyrule Warriors?" I was like, "What's that thing over there?" And he was like, "That's the same size."
Yeah,
You know, so
you gotta fuck with.
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
yeah. A
can't
little
just
trick
give
like
it to
that
them.
is great. Yeah.
You gotta make them earn it.
Mm-hmm,
Make them fuck.
Yeah, a little something.
Yeah.
To, like,
Look, it feels shitty you didn't get it for a couple minutes.
and
right?
then yeah.
Yeah, feel sad. Come close to suicide. You know what I mean? Like maybe I'll take my PSP, put it in the tub, and as I'm playing, I'll just drop it in the tub because I didn't get my saxophone. You know what I mean? And then right when you're there, where you're thinking about suicide, you get it, and you come back and you learn you don't have to kill yourself.
This is how you create a comic, is what you're doing. You're slowly building somebody with personality and with humor. You know.
But my wife was like, he has to. I go, why does he have to learn at 9? You don't think life
Totally
is
agree
going to
with that.
do that?
I was going to say that you
Yeah.
have decades of life disappointing you. You do not
Yes.
need to start the clock on that at under 10.
No.
You don't need to start the clock on that until as late as possible. I feel like it's almost your job as a parent is to make them not have to go through that.
Right. I'm not.
You know what? I've actually flipped on this whole the whole idea.
Yeah.
Now
Forget
you
it. I'm
just want
spoiling
little
I'm
assholes.
gonna
Yes.
yeah. It's like what who says so? Why? Why can't they just grow up and have nice things and as long as they're nice people, fuck it.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of nice shit So what?
Yes, I'm glad the fire's under you.
Yeah. Fuck poor people.
Fuck poor people. Do me a favor right now. Go to louisck.com, click it, my special, Killbox, buy it. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. Let me know how you like it. Leave it in the comments. Killbox, louisck.com. Go get it now. Now. Life as a stand-up comic. Oh, you think it's all bells and whistles. It's crazy. It's awesome. Non-stop going we are. Traveling, leaving our homes, our families. You know what I mean? It's staying up until dawn, waking up to fly out somewhere. And then you're dreaming about comedy and you wake up thinking about comedy. But running yourself into the ground will never work. You need to make sure you're getting good night's sleep. Most important. Yeah, you can eat right. Yeah, you can work out. But sleep is number one. And that goes for anybody, not just comedians or rock stars or porn stars. That's where GhostBed can help. GhostBed mattresses are designed with premium materials and a patented cooling feature so you sleep better, cooler, more comfortable. From the moment your head hits the pillow, if you have sleep apnea, that was at the end, it actually helps you sleep better. So your sleep apnea and your snoring won't be as crazy. I'm kidding. That's in theory. I just added that because I love the bed. The bed is amazing. Take advantage of free shipping. 101 night mattress sleep trial. That's 101 night sleep trial. You get to try it for 101 days and financing starting at $35 a month. Come on. Most orders ship within 24 hours. There's no downside to this. There's nothing. I've looked. There's nothing. It's so perfect. 24 hours. You can get your sleeping better this week. Listeners can get 30% off mattresses plus 2 free pillows. Or you get 40% off when you bundle a mattress with their adjustable bed. The base is awesome. Yeah, you heard me, adjustable. Use promo code YKWD at ghostbed.com/YKWD for a limited time. I don't care about homeless people. I just don't.
Well, I mean, when you live, that's another thing here, like the difference when you say homeless people, or what do they call it now? Unhoused people.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck them.
Like the
Homeless.
people who are saying that.
I call them booger noses.
Where do you live, and what's your experience with people like that? You know what I mean? Because
I don't live there.
No, I'm talking about other people. You know what I mean? But like when you live in New York, and it's part of your everyday life, and it's like, yeah, you know, if you donated or helped every single person, you'd never do anything else in your life.
No, and they'll have more money than you.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they have a lot of money.
There's a dude downstairs who comes here and begs outside of Mamoun's. This motherfucker has a job and has on brand new Air Force Ones, but he's making bank.
I was always told, look
Bank.
at the shoes, because there are scammers who will dress up and they'll look a certain way, but their
Motherfucker, brand
shoes
new
are
Air
always
Force
the
One.
way to tell.
Yeah, and look at the knuckles.
Yeah.
You want to tell if
Are
she's
they
a hooker?
white and
Look at her
disgusting?
knuckles. If she has dried, dirty knuckles, that's a whore.
Yeah, it's true.
That's a whore. That's
True.
a hooker.
It's one of those things where, you know, again, like you wish the world was a perfect place and everybody was happy, but the first time that you give money to somebody and you realize you get scammed by a fucking scam artist who's just out there on the corner making a buck off everybody, you're like, all right, wait a minute now.
I just don't look it. I say I think they should migrate like fucking birds.
Wouldn't you just
Goodbye.
start walking?
Yeah, goodbye. Around maybe August, mid-August, I'd start walking.
Just start
down.
walking.
Yeah.
Hit the turnpike.
Before
you can
August.
stop
Yeah.
on rest stops and beg there along
How
the
about
way, get
this?
some free food. And
Take
next
a
thing you know,
bus.
you're in Florida.
I'll do buses. I'll donate to buses down to Florida during the winter. A homeless bus
That's
migration where we put them all. Hey guys, time to go. August 15th.
That's fair.
Wrap it up, and we put them all on buses down to fucking the south, so they can live down there in a mangrove bush in St. Pete.
Isn't it a win-win?
Yeah,
You know?
go sleep in the sand next to a fucking lizard.
When I lived in Florida, there was one homeless dude. I lived across the street from the beach.
Yeah,
So there was one old guy who lived on the beach.
sure.
Yeah, because
And
you're not
this
even homeless then.
motherfucker-
You just
yeah.
live on the beach.
He literally, he was old. He lived on the beach. He had a great life.
Mm-hmm.
He walked up and maybe not a great life, but he walked up and down the beach. He
Okay.
had like a little hut. He had a shack.
Yeah,
Like he had,
what that is a great. Listen to me.
It's-
As a father, as a husband, as a guy who has to do all this shit, right? Okay, that is a great life.
Dude, you give me a tent,
A tent.
on the beaches
Yes.
of
Look,
LA,
that guy's got a
of
couch.
California, Florida.
Yeah.
Sign me the fuck
I
up.
don't have to shower every day.
What
No,
am I-
you just go in the water.
I
one
can
of my-
wear
Clean
the
off.
same clothes every day.
Yeah.
One of my biggest regrets is not just being like, fuck it, I'm gonna go be like a bartender in the Bahamas.
Oh, like
and
Tom
just
Hanks.
make some cash and live on the beach.
Yes.
Buy a jet ski, rent them out for $100 every half hour, and live, serving drinks.
How about this?
It's like
should have just
Buy
stayed
a
in
jet ski.
Florida.
That's how you get to your job.
Back and forth.
And then rent it out while you're working.
Yeah.
And on the way home, jump on your jet ski, go to your little hut,
Done.
fuck some island people.
Beautiful girls, some
Have some-
forests,
Yeah, have island babies.
sling drinks around, like that.
Little
is
dark kids with red hair and little
Ah,
red noses running around. Beautiful.
beautiful
You
mixed
know what-
almost babies. That'd
You know
be
what
amazing.
fucking beautiful kids you'd make?
Me and some
with-
island chick.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Oh my, that's how fucking Giselle was made. Just a Mexican fucked an Irish dude
In Brazil.
in Brazil. Something. I mean, then that's how Brazilians were made.
That's true.
Yeah.
and then we had
That's an
Brazil kids.
a little apocalypto woman. Fuck a ginger like
And
you,
and a European.
looking for a way out.
Yep.
And then
Dude,
Giselle was born.
The beard is too ginger for me. When I don't have when I just have a little bit of scruff, there's no red. I get ginger a lot more when I have the beard. You're throwing ginger around too much.
You don't like the
You
ginger,
dropped ginger like 10 times on me.
dude.
That's
What's
a little
wrong?
gingy.
You don't like the ginger?
No, but come on. You know the connotation of
You're
ginger.
all right. So
Nobody
you're.
likes ginger.
I listen. You're more ginger than Sandy Blonde.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You're close to Sandy Blonde.
When I was
And
a
I
kid,
agree-
I was blonde, and then it just started going.
I agree
now
with
it's
you.
like gray, black, and
Red.
It's like disgusting.
Ginger is the N word for Irish guys.
Yeah.
It's
a lot.
disrespectful. but
I'm
it's-
so sorry. You know what? Because I'm not a big fan of
G
gingers.
word.
The
Yeah,
G
nobody
word.
is.
No,
No,
and you're not because you don't have a dead tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm missing some of the,
Yeah, some of the ginger, just the freckles all over
Yeah.
your
What it
face.
is when it's 100% Irish.
Yeah,
You got to cut the Irish a little bit.
you
You know?
can't, you can't go full Irish.
No, you go full Irish, you have the teeth, and you kind of
Yeah.
look like, not great.
No.
Yeah, look
Oh
look at
my
these people.
God.
Yeah, look at
Oh, Lord
come
have
on.
mercy.
I mean that is
Come on.
That's-
That's
that's
but,
nuts.
But instead
A
if
lot.
that guy's mom is Italian instead, for let's say, all of a sudden it's like a
Yeah.
nice little combination,
that. Listen, you 100% right. You have to cut that with something.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it should be illegal for two people like that to have sex.
honestly.
Ugh, see through.
I mean, that is fucking mind
We're,
blowing.
we're teetering on like eugenics here, but I kind of think there should be certain people that are not allowed to breed
I know.
for the good of the kid.
For
you
the
know?
good of the world. Nobody wants
For the
that.
good of all of us.
Yeah.
Again, win-win. That kid doesn't have to grow up looking like
Yeah.
that. We
You-
don't have
that
to look
poor
at you.
child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine the abuse that poor Ginger gets as it grows up. Ugh.
Yeah. You need to.
I would kick the
something
shit out of that kid.
Something like you need a black person to fuck his mom.
Yeah.
And then have that baby, and that baby needs to fuck like an Italian person.
Right, and then that's the perfect.
And then
Nice
you,
blend of
yeah,
everything.
not, but then you gotta fuck then that baby has to fuck a
white-
Spanish person, and
And
then
then get back to white.
and then
eventually?
go back to white, and then fuck a white, and then we're good. That's
And
a
there's
good
Giselle.
person. And I think that's
a
you.
good person.
I think that's you.
That's where we all came
You're
from,
right.
right?
Yeah, you're not a ginger. I
Yeah,
apologize.
the amount of
You're a black Spanish Italian white person.
Plus white.
beautiful.
You're
It's a
beautiful.
beautiful
You're
thing.
beautiful.
That the bullying though, when you are a full
Yeah.
ginger, it's like that kid.
I'd
What are
kick
you gonna
the
do
kid's
for that
ass.
kid?
Yeah, but I think can I just stop you? I'm sorry. You're wrong. There's no ginger that's ever been bullied. Gingers. This is a fact. This is a fact. I'm about to say a Kelly fact, and you can Google this.
It's like a Snapple fact.
It's a thing.
What-
Kelly
let-
fact.
You think
okay.
this is like a made up?
No, this is a Kelly fact. Look it up.
Okay.
Go.
This gingers are the bullies.
No.
Every movie,
Oh, Doyle rules. Yeah.
every fucking movie ever made. Children of the Corn, Malachi. Fucking frightening. Fucking Christmas Story. Every single bully has been a ginger. It's a fact. They're the ones that scare the people. You scare the shit out
Well,
of
that's the thing. They're
Yeah.
they're scary.
Yeah, they're scary.
So they're
and
like,
bullies.
get the ugliest, creepiest, scariest kid
Ah.
you can. And yeah, for every one that might be Ed Sheeran or a fucking bully in a movie, there's like 1,000 who are just like, hey, look at the don't put who's this poor girl just getting fucking.
I know. Yeah, she's adorable. Don't bring up adorable kids.
Oh god.
Yo, the bullying.
Oh my god.
I mean,
I bullied a ginger.
Bring up
girl.
redhead bullies. They're all
well, no, it's that kid right there.
ginger bully. Yeah.
On the third row, second row, third down.
Oh yeah.
That-
he
that's
needs
the
a
kid.
Punch in the
Yeah.
face.
He went viral back in like early 2000s, and he said gingers have no souls, and then South Park did their thing, and it honestly was born like as a joke from the internet, but there's truth behind it, like every other joke. So yeah, look at that kid. Look, it looks like he cuts his hair with a fork and knife, and he has no soul, as he says, and everybody hates him. That's the next thing you know.
But look
you're
at
getting
his
bullied.
face. Look at his face. Look in his eyes.
I don't know
He's
how
dead.
I'm gonna deal with.
You have a redhead?
No, but my kids are thankfully good looking, and they look like their mom, and
That's
they
because you were cut. You were cut.
I
Right.
cut and then she
Cut.
cut, and it kind of like
Yeah.
we ended up with good looking kids.
Yeah.
But we got our first taste of it where my kid comes home. He's 5, and he says to me, "I want to go to the gym."
I love it.
Nice.
And he's like, "Do I have muscles?" And he all he's doing is scrunching his face, not his arms, you know. So they're not even flexing. And I'm like, "What is this about?" And he's like, Joe Smith said I don't have any muscles.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Fuck Joe Smith."
Yeah,
Who's
good.
this little fucking kid? And he's like, "I'm gonna start working out." But it's also a good thing. Like he starts trying to do push-ups, and he's like lifting these little weights, and he's like, "Look, I have muscles now." After one session, he's like, "I'm
Yeah.
gonna go into school tomorrow and show him how big my muscles are now." And the kid continues to be like, "Nah, you have little muscles."
Oh,
And,
shit.
and then now we got our first. He hit him, and my kid threw his Legos, like broke his Legos, and I'm like,
Nice.
and part of me wants to be like, what's this kid's address? Because I'm gonna go burn his fucking house down.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, I gotta just let this
Work
Yeah.
life
itself
take its
out.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be the
You're gonna go
the
True
annoying
Detective.
parent. Yeah, but
Remember
but
that
part
movie?
of yeah, I'll hunt these fucking people down.
Yeah.
But I'm also like, is my kid totally innocent in this? I don't really know what's going on.
You have to
and-
teach your kids to defend themselves and to stand up for themselves. I mean, like I remember being in kindergarten, and my father, who at that time was still a NYPD police detective, was like, I guess someone said something to me or to my sister, my younger sister. And I told my father, and my father lost his shit.
Yeah.
He was like, "What? You don't let someone do that to your sister?" He's like, "If someone hits you, you hit them back harder."
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right. And that's a life lesson.
Yeah, he this kid punched him like I think like in the chest. He didn't like hit him in the face, but he kind of and I'm listening to what the teacher said and what his mom said, and then when I got him alone, I was like, here's the real deal. Somebody does that
Yeah.
again, you punch them back.
Yeah.
You
have to stand
I
up
think,
for yourself.
right? I don't know.
I think you have to stand up for yourself.
I said to
You
him,
can't just be-
if someone does that to you again, and before I could finish, he was like, I should get up and leave and avoid. And I was like, no, wrong.
Just
Well,
avoid conflict.
Max went through the same thing. I gave him a knife, and I said,
Nice.
Okay, weaponry.
"You cut that fucking kid."
Slice
You-
his fucking
And if
throat.
that teacher says it, you cut her too. And you let her know.
Leave him in a pool of
You're
blood.
not the one.
Leave him in a pool of blood and say, I'm the captain now.
Just go, "I'm not the 4th grader, okay,
Yeah,
that
for
you
real.
want to be doing this with." That's what you say.
That's right.
It's
No,
true though, man.
I mean, no, Max went through that. And you know what he said to me? It was adorable. I gave him full permission. I go, "You have full permission to go and beat that kid up." And he goes, "Dad, I don't want to hurt anybody."
That's awesome though. That,
I was
that
like-
he knows is he could he
Yeah.
handle himself?
Well, I was like, "That's awesome, pussy." No, I'm kidding. Well, I put him in jiu-jitsu.
Right.
I want him I have him in jiu-jitsu. Max, my kid is not a sports guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's just not. He loves sports. He plays basketball. He can't run. He runs like the daughter from Taken.
Oh my God.
You know what's so
You have
funny? That is an exact like
Yeah.
if you know it, you know it.
If
and
you know
it's
it, you
spot
know.
on.
He just, and I've tried. Pick your legs up,
Yeah.
like a gazelle. He runs
like a gazelle.
he runs like a llama. You know what I mean? It's just, or like an ostrich. Just, it has no cadence to it. Yeah.
Yeah, this girl running is the
Oh, her
worst.
Yeah.
running is the
When
worst.
she runs to hug
It's
Liam Neeson at one point. It's
terrible.
like what
So
the
bad.
fuck
So
is that?
he I mean, look, it is what it is. And the kids a couple weeks ago were like telling him he stinks. He shouldn't, you should quit the team. And he came home all bummed out.
I mean, that kind of stuff, like, it kills me.
Yeah.
Makes me
And that's where, like, I will kill those kids.
Yeah,
I will break your neck in the middle of the night. I will sneak into your house and you're dead.
I don't want to kill them. I just want to. I want to threaten their lives, but I want to grab their parents.
Well, so I have a dad's happy hour that's been planned, and
What is that?
I
What
don't
is
fucking
that?
know. So I'm on an email chain, and
Boy.
That sounds miserable.
These things are the fucking devil because everyone's connected now. So there's a text chain that I'm on.
Ugh.
We're divorced, so I have to be on everything too. I can't just be like,
Oh, yeah,
"Hey,
yeah,
Karen."
yeah, yeah.
So I gotta know what's going on.
Because I was sitting there going, well, I don't do
That's,
any of
you just let her do that. I gotta do all, or at
Yep.
least be apprised
Yep.
of all this. So I'm on
You
all
shop,
these things.
clean, cook.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. Liz,
I'm like, all right. I don't care.
I fucking love you.
There's
married
one.
you.
There was one for this one woman very nicely said, how about I take the school pictures and get Christmas ornaments made of your kid. Just like send some money to my Venmo and I'll make you Christmas ornaments and the whole class can have Christmas. Whatever. I don't know. I'm never gonna do it, but it's a nice little thing. Whatever.
Yeah, sure.
This one woman hits the chain and is like, "Is anybody upset about the quality of their ornament?"
Oh, no.
And a
Oh
bunch
my
of a bunch of them are like, "No, mine's great. I love mine. Thanks so much." And this girl's like, "I was really upset with the quality of mine. Like, I'm gonna look into a refund." It was
Oh my
it
God.
was $17.
It's your kid's face on a
17
thing. Just
fucking
look at your kid.
dollars. Dude.
Maybe your kid's ugly. What the fuck?
and then the chains start. I'm sorry, everybody starts talking. I'm like, oh. And then I'm on this email for this dad's happy hour, which whatever. I don't know. Some guys want to get together and have some drinks. I would prefer to just do that with my regular friends. I don't need new friends,
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe I need to meet some people again.
No, you don't.
But again, as a divorced dad, sometimes I'm like, I don't have any connect. Like, I can't set up a play date for my kids because I don't know any of the parents.
Oh, yeah,
No-
yeah.
But now my plan is like, now I'll have to go to this and I'll find the parent of this kid who's bullying my kid and I'll break a bottle and I'll kill him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I do know what you
so
mean.
there's some value there.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
Hey,
we're
can I-
now turning this into a.
But here's the
deathmatch.
greatest part. This is what you do. I suggest this. Befriend him. Like, become real close.
Right,
Like,
right.
go to dinner. Don't do it right away. Like, take like 8 months. Go to dinner. Take him to a game. Go to the city. You know what I mean? Get him a
Couple
gift.
mandates.
Yeah, go out. Like, months go by. You guys become the closest friends
Start
ever.
hooking up with him.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, fucking. I don't know. Maybe not hook
Get a
up.
couple
but-
blowjobs from
Man,
him. Yeah, right. I like where
maybe.
you're going.
right? Lovers, right? And then one night he wakes up and you're standing over him, right? And then you motherfucker. Hey, Kev.
Who's got big muscles now?
Hey,
Who's got the big
What do you
muscles
mean,
now?
man? No. I thought, and then fucking,
The
shoot.
sword through.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Through the bed.
sword you bought
Through
him.
Yes.
Yeah, because
we
he
went to
loves Game of
medieval
Thrones.
times and
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah, you
We
went.
had-
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. You're wearing
I
the
have
hat.
a mace, like Braveheart. Remember, he drops the mace and he.
Wow.
Oh,
that guy
yeah.
with the mace. Yeah.
yeah, that's how you
That's
do
it. That's the
Yeah.
lesson for the kids.
Make him fall in love with you.
Wouldn't that be great if my kid's like, so where's your dad? It's like, he's locked up, 25 to life. He killed another father.
Oh, no. No.
He befriended another
No,
father. and
it's the
killed
other
him.
way. It's like, where's your dad? We haven't seen
He's
him
dead.
in 3 months since he went to medieval times with your dad.
He's in little pieces all over East
Yeah. He's
Rutherford.
gone.
Somebody sent his pinky back to her.
Oh, I'm gonna get in trouble for this. I hope nobody listens to this
No, no, no.
podcast.
Well, people don't understand how hard it is because of where, we're out there all the time. And then you go and you meet people that know what you do.
Oh yeah.
Hey, man, saw you. And it's like, oh, shit.
I hate to say it, but I almost I know we should be if you're gonna make fun of somebody and like clown them and shit, you should own it and shit, like be upfront
Sure.
about it. But I liked it better when Barstool was smaller and we could troll people anonymously. Like if there's a news article about like a celebrity and we used to write blogs. It was more writing than podcasting, and we would make fun of them. And it was all good fun. And now that shit gets back to people.
Yeah.
It's like, well, fuck. Now I don't really want to. I mean, I'm not
I've
really,
said, I've said stuff on this show which I'm 100% sure people don't listen to. And
You gotta, though.
and people get back to me about it. And I'm like, oh, shit, you heard that?
Yeah.
And it sucked.
I'm like, you listen to my show? I would never listen to yours. What are you doing?
Yeah, because we don't, look, I never say anything. I don't want,
I'm not actually going to kill your dad.
I'm not going to actually murder homeless people as a vigilante at night to
Yeah,
save
For
New
a
York
power
City.
of source. Source of power. Come on.
Because
I
they're
didn't-
smelly.
I didn't
too.
order a special hoodie with knives inside and a thrower to burn these people. I'm not the one making spikes on the heated grates around New York
No, that's
to
Toronto.
keep these savages off there just to kill them in the middle of the night. Fucking. Yeah, that's good. Put heating ducts around so they can last. Take it all away. Take it all. I say we take their boxes away too. No more boxes. You want to be homeless, you're going to be homeless.
This
You
is
are
the-
legit the Grinch, taking away the last little thing.
Ah.
Give me the
I
box,
mean, but
too.
come on, this is the only city. There was a homeless dude that lived around the corner from me on Bleecker Street in a doorway. This motherfucker had a TV
I know. They have
and a
iPhones and
refrigerator,
shit.
and they all have fucking phones.
Yep.
Look, I'll say this though. At least our homeless people are almost true homeless. LA homeless, that's camping.
Oh yeah, Miami
that-
homeless
that's-
is like that too. Miami homeless
Yeah.
is legit.
Yeah,
camp.
fucking Austin, you're camping.
Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
You're just camping.
First of all, if it's never cold,
Yeah.
it ain't shit.
No.
So we can
Man
write
up.
all that off.
Man
you
up.
know?
Yeah, you're just living.
I don't know. It was fucking 6 the other night. 6
Yes, it was.
degrees.
6
What the fuck do you do?
Dude, I'll tell you what you do. You go pick up those fucking frozen homeless bodies, put them in a dump truck, and clean this city up.
It's
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Great. It's been great, guys.
No, I'm kidding. Gav, I'm kidding. We don't do that.
Oh, my
Nah, I'm gonna donate money to homeless shelters.
we all are.
I feel terrible.
We all are.
I feel for those people.
I can see it. I can see in your face how bad you feel.
You give to homeless people?
No, I've been here my whole life. I went through the phase of when I first started working in the city, like feeling like I would see people and my heart breaks and I'm like, oh my God. And then I got, I would give this guy money and this person money, and then people who like live on that corner would laugh at me, being like, oh, that guy, he's got a job, he's got an apartment, he's got a
That's me.
and I get scammed by a fucking fake veteran and the drug addict. This
That's
and that.
the worst.
Yeah, one time
Stolen valor.
I was in
You're
Hoboken.
very nice, huh?
Well, I was naive when I was younger. I remember I was in Hoboken, and this guy kind of like confronted me almost, like had the sign and was like, I'm a veteran, like put it in my face, and I was kind of like, well, what am I, I can't like just totally blow you off. Usually I just don't make eye contact and keep it moving, but this was like right in front of my face, and I got like bullied into. Oh, you know what happened to me? This was the real deal breaker. Have you ever had the scam where they bump into you on purpose
and
they
something
drop
drops?
something? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it breaks?
Yes. Usually it's a fucking bottle of
And
liquor.
I like to be like,
Yeah.
This guy did it.
uh-huh.
He did it with his glasses to me when I was younger, and I didn't even know this was a scam.
Yeah.
And he shows me his broken glasses.
Yeah.
And I was like, and in my head, I'm like, how the fuck did this guy's glasses break from just bumping into me, And I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, can you help me buy new glasses? And I give him money like a fucking asshole. And then, my dad's like, yeah, you just got scammed, So all that kind of shit happens to me. And eventually you're like, yeah, I know it's sad, but
No.
When
I
was-
can't keep being the sucker every fucking time.
When I was
I-
growing up, I was in Italy.
Hope
Oh, that's a
And
hope this
literally,
ends with a sexual assault.
literally, like in Italy, there are a lot of gypsies. You
Excuse
can't-
me,
Yeah.
you
can't
broke
call
my
them
glasses.
gypsies
Can you suck
anymore.
on my dick to help me see better?
Andiamo, facciamo questo. But like you can't arrest children for some reason in Italy. Like there's no child protective services.
because they're demons. They're
So
gypsies.
yeah, they use kids
Kids to
and
rob.
babies.
Right.
And babies.
right.
To
That's fucked.
pick your pockets
Yep.
Yeah.
and beg for money. Like it'll be the middle of summer in Rome outside of the Vatican, and there's a wall full of gypsy moms with their little infants in snowsuits.
Mhm.
And you have to be like, get the fuck away from me.
Right.
Yeah, they do that
And
in
I-
Brazil.
yeah.
Brazil, same thing. The little kids
You got to hit the kids.
will come up and try to befriend you. Patrice did that shit. Almost got us all
How
killed.
much did he give up?
Well, he loved being the king.
Yeah.
So he would go and he'd have all these kids around him because he'd give them $1 each, and that's like, $100,000,
$8 million,
right?
yeah.
So he'd have all these kids around him, putiki, yeah, putiki, and and they'd follow. As soon as he left the hotel, they'd all around
Pied
Patrice.
Piper.
And I was like, I want nothing to do. I would avoid it. I wouldn't say anything mean because if you said something mean, they would fucking say fuck you back. And then the older kids are right there. So what their job is to see how much money you have when you pull your money out, what hotel you're staying at, when you leave, when you go back.
Cut you with a razor blade and rob you.
And they go to the older kids and tell them everything. This guy has money. He's giving us money every day. He's out at this time. He goes to Club Help Bay, blah, blah, blah. That's exactly what happened. One night we were coming back from Club Help Bay. Patrice didn't want to deal with the kids. And he was like, come on, man, knock it off, beat it. And they were like, fuck you, you fat American. And they went to the older kids. All of a sudden, this fucking, just sick,
Surrounded.
shredded Brazilian guy from the favelas takes his shirt off. And we're like, I'm like, just fucking.
Just keep walking.
We have a block and a half to the hotel.
Just go.
Just go. And he's turning around, police. What the fuck? I'm like, it's because of you, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
You had to be friendly. You had to be the mayor of fucking Rio, you cocksucker. We got two of them, then three of them, then there's four of them.
Shit.
Dude, it was like
And
zombies.
it's just you two?
Just me and him walking back to the hotel. And you can't run because if you run,
Then
it's
they-
like a panther.
Yep.
They're running too.
Yep.
So we
And you know they're faster than you two fucks.
Oh, fuck yeah. I mean,
You two are a lot of things. Light-footed, quick-footed is not one of them.
I am not.
You two would rather be killed by the guys than run a block and a half.
That's not our Indian nicknames.
God.
Light-footed. It's flat-footed and fucking. And so, dude, we finally made it back, but it was petrifying.
I got robbed. I went to Fordham in the Bronx, and I got robbed. I could see the so the whole campus is right in the middle of the Bronx and has gates around it and security guards at every entrance. Yeah. But it's right there, and I could
it's more safe than our borders, right? Huh? I mean, come on, they haven't even been down there. I mean, huh? I mean, Fordham can't get in there,
dude. One time for our spring weekend, we had the rapper Jadakiss come and perform, and the locals just climbed over the fences. It was like World War Z. Everyone was having it was a party, man. It was a fucking party. At one point, the school realized they couldn't stop it, and trying to stop it was causing more of a problem. So it was just like, come on,
in.
Fucking go.
It was a way better party.
It was
just a bunch of white kids going like this.
Yeah. But I this guy grabbed me. It was.
I'm sitting on my balls. Hang on.
The worst. The worst.
There's a worst part about being 52.
Worst part of just having balls in general is just.
I love my young nuts.
You like it? Your
my
young
nuts were nice. My young nuts were like, regulators, let's ride. Mount up. Yeah, mount up. My old balls. I peed on my nuts the other day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
More your dick's fault or your balls' fault?
Well, my dick's. It's both.
Yeah,
you're right.
That's
I mean, to get scientific. I mean, you're a very fast young man. You really summed that up, didn't you? You're like Monk.
Solve the case.
I just feel so bad for you.
That's your dick and your balls. Phil. That's your tiny pecker and your big
long balls. I got long balls. I'm a long ball guy. Have you ever seen the picture of Burt Kreischer's long balls?
No, I mean,
No,
I've seen
but
Ari's long
Can we
balls
bring that
a
up?
million
I
times.
wish-
Ari's are the worst. Have you
Ari's
seen
balls are
Ari's?
so long.
I don't know if they could be worse than
want-
than-
can
No,
I must-
Ari's
and Burt's.
balls are.
Because I don't have it on this phone. I have it on my old phone. Let me see if I can get them. Because I think I have long balls. And then Bert was talking on his show about his long balls. And he ends up coming to the show, and all of us are showing off our long balls. His were like knocking between his knees. It was
Yeah,
it was
that's what
absolutely
Ari's
insane.
are. Ari's balls are the longest balls I've ever seen.
It's crazy.
Ari's balls are so long, and I swear to God,
You'd think after the vasectomy he'd get that fixed too. but
I've actually
he
wanted to
likes
talk
them.
to Ari's balls when I had troubles because I feel like they have wisdom.
Yeah,
That's how long.
they should have
And
eyes and
old.
a mustache.
Like somehow Ari's balls are older than he is.
Yeah.
Yes.
His balls predated him.
Oh,
Yeah, his balls are like wise nuts, like the
Like
white
one of those,
lizard.
like one of those like kung fu guys that has
Yeah.
long white beard, long like white eyebrows and shit.
100%. I mean, he's taken his dick out and balls out so many
yeah.
times. And he's got a big piece, and it's a long piece, but his nuts.
No, it's you. You don't even see his dick. You're just looking at the balls.
This is why I love producers, by the way. I just texted him, can you send me Bert's balls? And he goes, full clip or still frame? Still frame's fine.
Is that on the internet? Is it balls anywhere?
I don't think we put it on the internet, but we were kind of like showing it to each other, and they are strangely, like, you have to kind of go like, it's like one of those 3D puzzles, posters you look at, all of a sudden it's a sailboat. I was
you have to look at it.
where's the ball? Oh, there they are. But yeah, I mean, he must sit on them all the time.
Oh God.
All
Yeah.
the time. Anyway, this is all to say that I got robbed outside of Florida one time.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Talk to me.
So
Sorry,
I went out. It was like a Tuesday night. I go out with this. It was just three of us. A guy and a girl from Springfield, Mass.
Yep.
And me. And they were like pretty rough and tough.
Yeah, Springfield's tough.
Right?
Yeah.
Until this one night when everybody all of a sudden decided to be a fucking pussy about it. So I'm walking home and we are like, again, feet from campus. And this guy grabs this girl and like spins her around and is like, he said something like it's almost the holidays and I need these presents, baby girl. So like, give me everything you got. And she's drunk and she is, what is that his new special?
No.
Tom's.
Those are Tom's balls.
But they
That's
might be Bert's. I
hilarious.
don't know.
I mean, knowing when we get this picture, we'll have to compare.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, that looks like something
Wow.
on Mars, like from the rover. Are those balls?
Are those real balls
I
or
don't
like
know. We
a
need,
drawn
like-
balls?
I'm
and
gonna
they put
say
his
this,
face over them?
and I'm not. I hope if this makes me gay, I'm fine. I would want to hold them.
Well, you
Just-
just want to
just
see what
rest
it's
them.
about.
I want to like take the weight off of them. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Like,
those
what's
balls need a
happening in
that
there?
sack needs a break. You
I
know,
want.
just
I want to just grab them like from the back and then hold them almost like tits.
you know those things where you like stress balls where
Yeah.
you kind of like juggle them in your hands.
Yeah, the Chinese balls. I mean,
Wow.
look at that sack is nuts.
Okay, I think.
That's
You got it? Is
Oh
that-
no, this is the picture of us showing them my balls because we were just. I mean, it was like we all have to show each other. So I need the actual balls. No, Bert.
no.
Actual balls.
I would pull my balls out right now, but Liz is here, and I'm pretty sure that's an HR nightmare for her.
Eh,
Okay,
eh.
fucking
Come on, Bobby. Let's go.
prison whore.
Let's go. Let's see what you're working with.
So, anyways, they grab her out.
Yeah,
We keep
so,
that. We keep.
so they grab her and he's like, give me everything you got. Now she's a few drinks deep. She's got this thick accent and she's like, you fucking, and I'm like, no.
Oh.
So then he grabs me and
You heard the racist Boston accent. You fucking.
it was that. And I was like, no. So I kind of like, I literally like say no. And then he turns to me and he's like, oh, so you're the hero, huh, faggot?
Oh no.
And
No.
takes some little fucking gun and like puts it in my neck. And
Ugh.
and this other dude who I'm with, he was known in our crew as like the bar brawling guy. Like
Right.
never lost a fight in his life. Watch this guy one punch like a million dudes.
Right.
Nothing. No heroics that night from you, huh? It's probably a better thing, right? But I mean, I could like see right there. Like I was like, I wanted to be like, hey, security guard,
Yeah.
look over here right now, man.
Yeah, but he did you a favor because it's not. If that guy pulled that little, that little poker 1862 gun he had to your neck,
he had a musket
Yeah.
in my head,
Yeah.
in my neck, basically.
then you're gonna talk. You're not even gonna die. You're
would
gonna
just-
talk like 50 cents for the rest of your fucking.
I would
Ugh.
just have like no job, but
Yeah.
I'd still survive. I'd be like, put another one in me. Just,
Hey
just
man,
finish
the Red
deal.
Sox won this week. The Mets are gonna. Ugh, you be that guy. Oh fuck
Sad.
that.
Fucking kill me.
Yes, but guns a different thing. See, a knife. I would think that if someone had a knife, I would wrap my jacket around my forearm and fight him. But a gun, I think I'd pussy out
Have you ever been in any situation like that?
with a knife.
Yeah.
No, I've been in
Just
a
like
lot of
fights,
fights,
but
I've
no
been-
weapons, right?
I've been beat up a lot.
Yeah.
I've fought.
I had no problem being like I joke around with that guy, being like, "Where were you, tough guy?" You know. But
Yeah.
I was like, he got like $7 from us. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah,
You know, like, who wants
but if
to
okay,
deal with that?
here's a problem. This is why I'm glad I don't have a gun. If you had a gun, right? If you were in Florida,
Yeah.
chances are you'd have a gun.
or two. Yeah.
Right,
One
right,
on your car,
right.
one
So
on you. Yeah.
You have a gun. This guy pulls out a gun. If you had a gun that night, what would you have done?
Well, see, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know what I'm fucking doing with a gun.
But if you had a gun, what would you do that night?
Like if you're in Florida, if you're from Florida and you have a gun, you go to the range all the time.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean,
you
if
get
I
that,
was a
like,
gun guy and knew
balls.
what I was
Yeah.
doing, yeah, all of a sudden I fucking kill somebody.
So if he pulled the gun on you and put it to your neck, and you had a gun in your back pocket, would you pull the gun out on him?
I mean, it's so you're asking me a question that I have no idea how I would react. I'm so far from that guy. I'm not a gun guy. I'm not a fight guy. I have no clue what I would do.
I'll tell you what you do. You do exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Like, here's my wallet.
Yeah, because again, I mean, there's nothing, like I don't have pride. I don't give a fuck. If you're actually gonna like harm my family, fine. If you're gonna get a couple bucks off me, fucking whatever, man.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, everybody.
I would love to tell you that I would fucking pull the gun out and take it away from him like a fucking ninja and beat the shit out of him and be the hero, but
My favorite videos on YouTube is when people come into houses or they go into places with guns, and then someone has a gun, and then they just unload on those people, and you just see them running like.
My
chickens.
favorite videos are snuff films.
I do. I love when people who are gonna kill people get killed.
Yeah,
Is my
that's a good dose of karma.
What are you watching?
You know what I
Oh
love?
my
type it in on
God.
Google. That's what I type in. People who
Wow.
are gonna kill people get killed. It's fantastic.
People who are gonna kill people get killed is what you type in Google.
What is your algorithm like?
I'll tell you why. Because I probably was abused or taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
So I love vigilante
Sure,
movies.
that makes sense.
I love
Justice.
I love justice.
Justice.
I'm a big justice guy. Like
Yeah.
me and you. You know what we should do right now? We should go find that guy.
And fucking kill him.
We should kill him.
He's
I
probably
bet
dead.
me and you go find him, and we fucking take
Kill
him
him.
out. Yeah.
I remember when we got back to the dorm. We told the RA or whatever, and they called the cops.
Yeah.
And the cops come and they're like,
They're like,
"Do-
yeah,
They were like,
you're
do you know
good."
what he looks like? And I was like, they gave us a binder and they were like, look through this and tell me if you saw who. I was like,
Binder was
go away.
racist. It was just the same black guy over in different hoodies.
I was like, come on, man, this is crazy. Just go home, dude. You got
Everybody
$7
looked like
bucks
Will
off me."
Sylvans.
Oh my God.
Fucking terrible.
Oh well.
That was back in the day, too. That was just racist cops.
Oh, I mean, it was
Which
just,
wasn't one white guy in the mix. God damn it. Well, yeah, I mean, dude, you did the right thing. I mean, a gun in your neck, everybody says they do something, but you give them goddamn
when the
money.
chips are down, unless you are like a trained. I do like that. That's my favorite videos are people like big guys pick a fight with a little guy, and it turns out he's like an MMA junkie.
Yeah.
Love
It's
it.
like bow, and all of a sudden, there's a pile of bones.
I
There were
love-
those two. It was a couple years ago. Two guys who played for Nebraska football. I think it was Nebraska. Picked a fight with a couple guys.
Yeah.
And I think they were brothers. It was like some fucking Boondock Saint shit, It's like they looked at each other and they were like, "Let's do this."
It's on.
Bow, bow, with two moves, these guys are a pile of
Yeah, like
bones.
with the one guy on the train, it just beats the shit out of, or the one bouncer beats the fuck out of it. How's this? This is bad. I like the bouncer videos where they fucking beat the shit out of the chicks. The fucking girls just get thrown,
Into the trash.
and they keep coming back.
drunk chicks who are fighting. It's
Oh.
like somebody's got to stop them.
Drunk
It's
girls.
not going to be their boyfriends. It's not going to be their girlfriends. Somebody's got to do it.
What is this? What is this?
One of the
This is a person who's about to
Oh
be
yeah,
killed.
there you go.
killing
No,
people.
no, this is great. These guys break into the house. I love it. Watch this.
Okay, that's a hoarder's home.
I think we showed this before, but I love it. Then watch.
About a minute later, a woman holding a gun comes out from the back room. One intruder points his gun at her and shots are fired.
Good for
It's
her.
unclear whose gun went off first.
Oh, it's hers. Good for you.
Dude, look at her continuing to advance.
Fuck yeah.
2 out the front door and 1 out a window in the back.
He goes out the window.
Then the woman calls 911.
Gangs.
Nice.
They won because I got a gun.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Police say one of the criminals was shot and killed.
Nice.
The woman will not be charged for his death.
Fuck yeah.
Police say she acted
Dude, she's
in
like this.
self-defense.
Phone in one hand, gun in
Yeah.
the other.
Yeah.
Yet to be identified. Police say they are considered armed and dangerous.
She could have got shot right in the face when
Yeah.
that guy was running by, though.
Yeah, I know. How about bring up the girls?
Wow.
Girls getting beat up by drunk girls getting beat up by bouncers. I don't know why.
That should be the new name of a podcast. Just drunk girls getting beat up by bouncers.
Kev,
Be a great podcast.
I know it's bad. I know. I know I shouldn't like this, but there's nothing funnier to me when I see these girls thinking that they're actually going to do something.
In their skirts and
And
their high heels, just throwing haymakers.
Yeah, like in their brains, because of the men that they hang out with, that they probably
That
do
they-
hit and
right.
abuse, that they
They
just,
can do this to some people out in
Oh,
public.
look at, watch. Oh, this is great. Pause this. This is great. You know why this is great? That's a woman. I thought it was a guy, but that's a woman bouncer.
Oh, even better.
Oh, it's the best.
I don't
Yes.
even
Now
think
we
I've seen
can
a
really
female.
enjoy this.
Now we can kill her.
Now we can enjoy this.
Hey.
Stop. Pause. This bitch.
This is amazing.
This bitch. This is why I love it. Because this
when you
bitch.
first said this is a woman, I was like, I didn't even understand what you were talking about because
Yeah.
it takes a minute to understand. Now this is amazing.
These
I'm a-
bitches
I have
thought
a
they were.
vagina.
They had the Me Too.
Oh.
They had the fucking
You
guy suck.
assault women.
You
I'm a
assault-
fucking woman too.
I got a gash.
Oh wow, let's go.
That's cool.
Yeah, go ahead,
That's
play it.
amazing.
There's gonna be more
Oh, it's
here.
great. I've got a gash. Your night's ruined. Yes.
That's hilarious.
That bitch is on the floor.
Oh, it makes
that's
me so
great.
happy.
That is
Oh,
special.
that's amazing.
So happy.
That is like sorry, you
Oh.
just picked a fight with a
I
a hefty girl who
Who
can
are
throw
these
hands.
People's
When-
parents.
When Max found the saxophone and lit up with joy, it's the equivalent to that inside of me
Oh my
right now.
God.
It's the same exact joy I have. I don't know. It makes me happy. You drunk fucking assholes. You rule. This is the worst. You're assholes. You get kicked out, and then you probably hit people on the way out, and then you got fucked, and they pushed you, and
then
you're
you
the
think
now
you're the
you're the victim. You become the victim, and then you try to. You're a guy. I have
the
a
phones
pussy.
come out and
Yep.
all that shit. You said it best too. It's always the videos, the complete opposite. The videos I hate the most on the internet is when you see some poor bastard and his girlfriend's drunk outside the bar, just berating him and slapping him, and he's just like head down.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is wild abuse in the middle of the fucking in the middle of the streets. We when we do our live shows, we do we do a segment called the Me Too 2 movement, and it's we're the men fighting back. We're the guys of because we both, me and my co-host John, have stories for weeks, particularly him, about just girls hitting him and stalking him and harassing him, and it's like, of course, there's the Me Too movement. There's some serious shit going on there, but
Sure.
there's some things on the other side going the other direction.
Oh,
that
yeah.
is just as bad. That guys just like fucking put their head down and just eat it. And
We
it's
have
like,
to.
Yeah, because what can you do?
Yeah,
You're either a pussy, or if you do anything back, you're an
Criminal.
Abuser, yeah.
you're,
And you know what? And we do all this.
even if you say anything back, like I would never hit somebody, but even just like if a girl was berating you in the street and the video had you being like, "Shut the fuck up," you're the bad guy. You know?
Yeah, you assaulted her verbally and mentally. And on top of all this, we don't get Christmas presents.
Aw.
We get nothing.
Nothing.
We get nothing.
Nothing.
We get Lugats.
Bouncer hits woman in the face 30 times. I don't know if that's in the handbook for bouncing.
Look at let's make the
on.
call.
Come on,
Let's just
see
make
it.
the call.
This is
we're
world
gonna say
This is gonna be good. World
justified or not.
I would say anything over like 11 might be.
Alright.
Shit, man.
Alright.
Here we had this big security guard and this lady in the yellow jumper.
I won.
Man,
That was
talk about
deserved.
Party ain't a party till you get punched in the face at least 3 times. You heard? She was told multiple times to take her ass home, but she
One.
a hood bitch. She got.
What the fuck is this?
This bitch forgetting she got about
Alright.
5 kids at home with 6 baby daddies and shit like that. I ain't for niggas hitting women.
I only
but
see one
she was
hit,
told
dude.
Multiple times, man.
It's only the same thing. Get to it.
Y'all need to go home.
It's the same hit, though, right?
All right, here we go. All right, there you go. Here we go. 1, 2. Here it comes. Here it comes. Uh-oh. Oh! One. That. Oh, shit. She's out.
How can there be
Oh, that's
29
two.
more?
All right, that's I'm out.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
out.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
out.
You
I'm
know,
out.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, dude. Listen. I mean,
If there's 28 more punches in that one, then
this bitch is toes curled like she was getting fucked with nylons. I mean, that's not right, brother. That's not what I'm talking about. I don't like that.
That's
Jesus, Max.
That's some old school internet
That's a
shit. man.
I'm throwing our new producer under the bus. Max is crazy. Max.
Max. That's flaming. Yes, I like
Max.
that.
Mad Max. That's your name. Mad Max. Just brought up.
Wow.
Just brought up fucking just abuse.
Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be that bad.
The title was Bouncer Punches Woman 30 times.
What the
30.
fuck? I mean, you can't bring up.
Oh,
You
man.
can't bring up Bert's balls, but you bring up.
There was
I
man,
thought
the World Star
Sorry.
era.
Yes.
Man, that was. I mean, it was WorldStarHipHop.com was just made off of people getting knocked the fuck out.
Really, the
they-
McDonald's on 3rd Street.
Here's a-
made
here-
World Star.
I'll tell you what. The people who make those videos, there should be awards given.
Yeah.
Because
Sometimes they're great.
the courage, if you've ever been, and I've been in those situations,
Yeah.
the courage to hold your phone up.
And sometimes they film it right. You know, they turn it sideways. They get the they doesn't.
I mean,
They're not bouncing around.
yeah,
you know,
they're
they
like
do it right.
fucking Tarantino.
Yeah. That's how addicted people are to the clout and some internet views and shit. They're like, let me be a fucking war journalist right now in the middle of the fight.
I'm a pussy. I've been in those situations, and I hold my phone up. As soon as they look at me, I put it down.
Absolutely. Dude, I'll be on the subway trying to catch something funny, and then I'm like, whoops, never mind, it wasn't me.
Dude, it's in this neighborhood. It's amazing. These people are on their phones in a heartbeat.
It's crazy.
That McDonald's, goddamn, man. You would have 18 angles from that McDonald's.
That is a boxing ring first and a McDonald's
Oh,
second.
yeah.
Like
That
they
was-
happen to serve burgers at the ring.
That was amazing.
I got questions, man.
Oh wow.
I got questions.
Questions.
Yeah, man, we got a bunch of questions
Okay.
coming in. Where is it? New Nikki. I gotta put my stupid glasses on.
I love those glasses, by the way.
these
I
are
think they're fucking awesome.
These are the.
I think you should rock those with absolute pride.
You know what, Nikki? Can you ask him because these are all smudged? Can you ask the
Yes.
questions? Here we go.
The first one's for everyone from Crumbum. Is Messi the best football player ever now after this World Cup?
Oh, I mean, that's funny that people even think I care about soccer at all, but I
mean,
made
you
a-
do.
I do. I care about soccer.
Yeah, Liz is very European.
Yeah.
I made a video about Messi after his run-in with Salt Bay. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So I mean, that
Great.
guy, that dude.
First of all,
has
your
no
1
fucking
minute
shame.
man. The minute those videos you make are one of my favorite thing on
Thank
Instagram.
you, man. I appreciate that.
I fucking love them.
Thank you. I mean, it's like everything I ever kind of did, like boiled into that one segment where it's like, just get to the point, be funny, give your point, get your point of view out there, and keep
Fuck,
it moving.
I
you know?
love them. They're the best. And when you started doing them, I'm like, this is fucking great. I was
Thank you,
addicted
man.
to them.
Yeah, I mean, it's by far the most successful thing I've done in my career, so I'm happy people like them. But yeah, when Salt Bay was like on the field and holding the World Cup trophy and
grabbing it
Messi
out
away.
of people's hands.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
and taking pictures, like, pointing,
Yeah.
like, and everyone else in the picture's like, what the fuck are we, you know what I mean? Like, do you even
Who is
want
this
that
dude?
picture? Yeah. If the picture is of the soccer player being like, what the fuck? You want to even post it on your
Look,
Instagram?
can I ask you a question? Because I'm stupid and I don't know much. I don't really look into things. Is this guy famous for drizzling
Yes.
salt down his
Legit-
ashy elbow
Legitimately.
into people's
Yes.
Yes.
food?
yes.
Now has, like, I'm pretty sure, like, many steakhouses, like a network of restaurants. I think he's like
He has-
legitimately wealthy now.
He
like,
has one in Miami.
I think it's like
I heard
Miami,
it's
Boston,
Couple.
New York.
He has a one here, I think in meatpacking, and then another one that was going to open or is open on like Park Avenue South. And
Crazy. And I'm sure
17th
it's just like
Street or-
every fucking steakhouse you've been to.
But
and
it's
the
like-
prices are jacked up.
I
and-
mean, if you watch videos of this freak, people pay thousands of dollars to
For him
watch
to do
this
this.
little
Yep.
bespeckled motherfucker
Yep.
take salt and throw
Pour
it
it on
onto
you.
the fucking steak.
Ugh.
And then he, like, as I understand it, the World Cup trophy is only supposed to be touched by, like, it's like the Stanley Cup, you
Yeah.
like only the players and then like heads of state are like allowed to touch it and be in pictures.
it
And
really
this
is like-
fucking internet salt bay,
douchebag.
you know.
That makes me happy though.
Some part of me is like, you know,
But, like,
fuck it,
how
snake
does
it till
he
you
get
make
on the
it.
feet?
But I mean,
Someone should have clocked that dude.
that would
Yeah,
have been,
I heard he
that
got-
would have been justice.
he
Someone
got-
should have clocked him.
It bums me out too that the meatpacking district used to mean the meatpacking district was where you got
Cool, right?
No, it's where
Your
you got your
meat.
asshole packed with a dick.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
Just it was
All
nice.
the meat,
Yeah,
day and
yeah.
night.
Just you go down there and just get fucking rammed in the butt in an alley. Back in the day when it was the meat packing district meant something.
Yeah,
You're a real man.
not anymore.
Where you
Getting
going? I'm
fucked
going to
in
the
the
meat.
ass.
I'm getting the
Gonna
meat
suck some
packing.
dick in an alley like men.
I'm gonna
Like we're
group,
supposed to be.
I'm gonna group suck dick at a fucking nightclub tonight down in
Yep.
the meat packing district.
Now it's art and salt.
Yeah, now it's just steakhouses and art, fucking
Yeah.
stupid coffee shops and
Yeah.
boutique hotels.
I mean, that's like the whole city too, though, right? I mean,
yeah,
you look at the skyline now. It's like just weird buildings that you don't even recognize. And
it's
shit.
crazy. It's
Wild.
crazy. What is this? What are you eating Haagen-Dazs for 6 months?
Wait, what?
dude. This is
I want to read this. Real
this is
quick.
a problem.
All right, listen. This is
This is a problem.
I mean, me being a fat fuck that literally got an operation to not be a fat fuck has never. This actually shocked me. I've eaten a pint of caramel cone every night for a legit 6 months and will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. What the fuck?
I'm not kidding you. That's not an exaggeration. I have a pint a night.
Dude, that is.
That's a lot of ice cream.
It's a lot of, and the scary thing is, could easily do like 2 or 3. Like I'm done at 1, and I'm like I'm not even satisfied. So I'm a big sweets guy. I since I could like chew and eat food, I've been eating Entenmann's donuts. I'm like a white trash, sweet tooth kind of guy, like brownies and cookies and donuts and all that shit. And I was never an ice cream guy. And then I had this ice cream. It came into my life, and Bobby, I can't stop. I'm like a fucking addict. Like I wake up in the morning thinking like I can't wait to get home and eat this ice cream.
So it's like
It's
your
a
girlfriend.
problem. Yeah.
Do you have a
You're
girlfriend?
still doing that.
What's that?
You're still eating a pint of ice cream a night.
Every night.
Dude, this can't be good
Wow.
for you.
No fucking
Wow.
kidding. There's no debate about that.
Can we-
I'm not saying that I'm healthy because of it. I'm saying that I'm fucking disgusting.
Da, 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 Captain Obvious.
Yeah,
I am here to
I'm not
save
one of
the
those
show.
People where it's like, he lived to 105 and all he did was drink whiskey and eat ice cream. It's like, no, I'm gonna fucking probably keel over and die.
Kevin,
I cannot
Captain
stop.
Obvious is here. I want to tell you that this
Eating ice
is
cream's
not good
bad.
for you. You know, you should get one of those glucose things that you stick on your
Ooh.
tricep.
What's that? I don't
Dude,
know.
you can
Like when
buy
you have
them at the store.
diabetes and shit,
you,
right?
you just,
Oh, okay.
you put
So
it.
you're telling me to be a diabetic.
Yeah, I mean,
You need to
Test
put
your
one on
blood
your
Need
arm.
insulin shots. Okay.
Yeah, you put it on your arm, and then it hooks up to your phone, and you eat one, and then it will tell you
what your blood sugar
what your
is.
blood
yeah.
sugar is.
I do not.
An
want to
alarm
know
will
my
go
blood
off.
sugar.
It'll be like,
Oh, dude, you
that's
can go
it.
to fucking Rite Aid and get one
And
right
then,
now.
and then it tells you like, so stop eating sugar. Like,
Yeah,
that's,
like you're gonna die.
Yeah, it will tell you, dude. After you,
I cannot even imagine what my blood sugar is in any
do your
given moment.
toes tingle
What?
at night?
No.
Oh, you're good then.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
If I have an M&M, my fucking toes
I
tingle.
think I'm blessed. I've always had like a good metabolism.
Listen, dude.
I eat like a bag of shit, and I know I should
How old
be
are you?
fatter.
How old are you? What, 40?
30. I'm
You're
almost. I'm turning 37.
37.
No, I'm turning 38 in a couple.
Okay,
months.
you have 2 more years
I know. That's
you have
what
2
people
more
tell me.
years.
I know.
Until you're gonna go to the doctor, and he goes, "What the
You're
fuck
gonna
did
die."
you do? You're gonna die."
It's so bad. Like I know that, and I'm just like, well, we'll wait till we get there.
Dude,
I know it's so stupid.
we got another question for you. We're gonna wrap up soon, dude. I'm so excited you came on.
I'm
I don't- I
sorry
mean,
for being late again.
I don't even need to promote you because everybody who knows me knows you, and everybody
No, I love it,
watching
man.
is excited.
It's genuinely an honor to be on.
I'm sorry.
I think you are. You know what? You're one of the few. We talked about when you came on my show that you're one of the few people that had a podcast before we did, and by a good amount, like 3 years. So.
Bobby, were you the podcast pioneer?
You know what?
I invented everything.
Yeah.
You legit though. I just heard you talking about how you legit invented social media.
I did.
And when you said that, I was like, haha, like what's the story gonna be? But like you fucking did.
I did.
And you kind of glossed over the fact that what Dane Cook did to you was sociopathic and
Oh,
and fucking and he should cut a fat check to you for what could have been.
I mean, we
The
could've-
fact that he just took down,
Oh, yeah.
like you had like Twitter in your fucking hands.
I had
you
Twitter
could
in
be Elon Musk right now if it wasn't for
Yeah.
his cans. Yeah.
I mean, my heart is palpitating right now.
Oh.
I mean, literally, I'm not even kidding you right now. My heart is jumping out of my chest right now.
that was.
I mean, I could have been I could have paid all your bills. Kev.
You could have been the guy. You could have been the guy handing out other people's.
When
bills.
I had that guest book, and I had the funniest comics in the country
In the
back
world.
then, when there wasn't a lot of comics.
Yeah.
Back
Not
then,
every single fucking person was a comedian.
Yeah,
the
no, it's true.
90s and early aughts.
Yeah.
There wasn't 1,000 comedians. There was no internet. There was no social media. There was no iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing like that. And I had that thing where we
Popping.
thousands of
funny,
people going.
Funny
Yeah.
jokes.
Me
funny
and Colin
names.
Quinn's podcast, Robert Kelly, sometimes Colin Quinn, 20,000 listeners, subscribers.
And for them, that's like
Oh
8
my
Dude,
trillion.
that
That's
was-
millions.
There probably
That's
was like
millions,
there was
yeah.
probably like 21,000 total people listening.
There was Madonna, Dane Cook, P. Diddy, Madonna, and then me and Colin. I am
So
not
crazy.
kidding you. I
I
wish I
know.
screen grabbed that.
Really?
But you know what? Screen grab
What
wasn't available
What
back
was
then.
Yeah.
Puffy doing? What he had
He
like
was-
a show of some sort?
It was just this thing where you left messages to your
okay,
fans.
got it,
So
got
you,
it.
but you're only supposed to be like a 5-minute voice message.
Right.
Me and Colin left a 45-minute podcast.
So you were doing podcasts,
We were doing podcasts before you could do podcasts.
and then people could just like listen to
You-
that message.
you went to that number, and you called it, and you would listen to our
So,
podcast.
so it was like you,
Oh
call,
no!
you almost
I
call like an answering machine.
This is what I
and then
did. I had my Asian web guy.
Yeah.
I know that's politically incorrect, but back then it was okay. I had my Asian web guy, Kurt Iverson,
Yeah.
Asian dude, and I would say, dude, I want when I email this, I would email the voice message to an email. When it was sent to that email, the audio would get sucked up and put on my website. So you would
Hell
go.
yeah.
So I would email that audio to this certain email address that when it would go to my website, and it would just get put up there as an audio file. So you would go to my website and hit play, and you could listen to the.
it.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's
it's like, it's a
podcast.
Yeah.
streaming
That was
podcast.
before
Yeah.
anybody. Me and
then,
Colin Quinn.
And then, but then, so all right. I know
What
I know-
happened?
I know Dane,
I'll tell you what happened. Colin Quinn's a fucking ass.
Oh.
I know
he
you
just
love him.
Didn't want to do it.
No, he hates that.
A guy
shit.
called us up and said, "I want to pay you $5,000 a week, each of you, to do this show.
Yeah.
I want you to just do it in a studio. I'll pay for the studio, and you'll get $5,000. $5,000 a month
Bill.
each." And Colin said no. I said, "Just let him talk." So we called him up.
Who was he? Just
Some guy,
random?
some rich guy in LA,
Yeah.
who was like,
And he wanted to do it because he liked it, or he wanted
he
to
liked
he saw
it.
the business behind it.
liked it. We were popular. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. And he just wanted to talk to us about it. So we call him up, and the guy's like, "Hey guys, I'm cooking my kids' dinner right now. Is there any way?" And Colin goes, "Nah, it's cool." He goes, "Well, could I just give you my pitch right now?" And Colin's like, "Yeah, I don't want to do it." And the guy's
such
like,
an ass.
"Are you? Can I? Nah, I'm good. I'm not into it." And I was like laughing how fucking hysterically rude
Yeah.
and fucking just determined not to do a call.
Yeah,
was.
right.
I was like, "What?" I go call. him.
Why even make the phone
The
call?
story-
The
of
guy
his
went,
life.
"Okay," like you're a fucking idiot.
Oh.
And Colin was like, "Okay, bye." And I called Colin. He was laughing his ass off. He was like, he's fucking dying. I'm like, "You're an idiot."
I
He's
mean
like-
that is like one of those stories about when you hear like the guy who like sold the Nike design for like $35 and
Oh no, this is Quinn. This is
when you sold your Apple stock in 1985 and
this
that
is
kind of
Colin
shit.
Quinn who turned down
Everything.
the brother,
All-
the son on what was it? On
Oh, I can't remember everything.
Dr. Evil. What's the fuck is that?
Oh yeah,
Seth
the
Green?
Scott. Yeah,
He
the-
was-
yeah,
he-
yeah.
That was written
his.
for Colin.
That was written for
He
Colin.
called him up and said,
Dr. Evil's son was going to be Colin Quinn.
"No, that was him. That was supposed to be him.
Dr. Evil.
Dr.
Dr.
Evil's son. Seth Green's part was Colin
was
Quinn.
Colin. Yeah, yeah.
He called him up and said, "Colin, I wrote this part for you." He goes, "Nah, I'm good." He goes, "No, just let me tell you."
So why didn't you just say fuck it? I'll do it. I don't know. I'll do it with somebody else or I mean,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
it was,
no, that is tough.
it was me and Colin.
Yeah, it's like your thing, and the other guy doesn't want to do it. That is awful.
Yeah, terrible. I mean, think about that.
And that's probably so. You said it was like 97 or something. It wasn't that
It
early,
was
right?
probably 2000.
Yeah, like early 2000,
Yeah.
right? But
2000,
that's fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, you would have been
Yeah.
ahead of all of it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the internet, social media.
everything.
I mean, it would have been fucking nuts.
God.
It would have been nuts.
That's like my co-host John.
That makes me want to eat
invented,
ice cream with you every day.
Yeah, come on down, man. You want to have a pint with me?
Dude, my foot will fall off.
He invented. He came up with the phrase "Saturdays are for the boys," which
He did?
Yeah.
It's a great
And,
fucking phrase.
I mean, it became like an institution. It basically like made Barstool go from like what it was to what it is. Like there was enough money that we could go get an office in New York and all come under one roof and shit.
Really?
And the way Barstool's kind of set up is like you get a salary and then you come up with ideas and you make content. And so it just kind of was like it became just like Barstool's thing. But like he invented that and perpetuated it and made it become a thing. And like, probably should be retired on an island because of it, but it just never, business-wise didn't really work out that way. And it's one of those things where it's like, oh my.
Well, it's got to go back into the company.
That was the thing. It's like, you feel he had one idea that popped, he had a million things that didn't, and this guy's paying our salary when we're not making money for us. And like, that's just how it goes.
Yep.
And goddamn, but man, you were like,
I mean, dude, that one's a good one too. Saturdays are for the boys.
Dude,
as soon as I saw that
last episode, like Bill Clinton was saying it, Adam Sandler was saying it, Michael Phelps was saying it.
God.
we went back through the video. I was waiting for fucking Jeffrey Epstein to pop up.
Just him and Clinton to have one on the plane.
On Little St. James Saturdays are for the boys.
Yeah,
literally.
And every night is for these little girls.
Yeah, but it was. I mean, that was like a phenomenon. That burst outside.
Because you guys were merch too. You were big. I mean, I'm wearing fucking this hoodie represents a lot for me. I actually did something in Indianapolis or something, and you had was it Indianapolis? I don't know where it was. I think it was Indy, where you guys had a thing out there, a satellite thing out there.
Yeah.
Barstool out there.
Yeah.
One of the guys, I forget his name, was out there, and they all went to the show and kind of promoted my show out there at this kind of shitty club.
Yeah.
Real sweet to me, though, and they gave me this hoodie. They sent me this.
I made that hoodie. That was like the first thing.
You did?
Yeah, we always sold like silly T-shirts that would be like for the Red Sox or a nickname, Big Poppy on your shirt or whatever.
Right.
And then I was like, why don't we try to make like real clothes that people just would wear, regularly?
So
and that hoodie was the first one we came up with.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I could never fit in this hoodie. They sent me this, and
it is tight. I will tell you that much.
I was
not only
anymore.
but like it was larger guys were always like, this thing is cut for chicks.
I mean, dude, I put this. I was so sad.
Yeah.
Because when I got this, I love this. Hoodie.
Yeah.
I put it on, and I couldn't wear it. This had to be 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Around 5 years ago.
Sure.
Maybe longer. I saved it.
That's amazing.
I've saved
man.
it because in my brain, I'm like,
one day.
Like one day.
One day I can wear
Final
this Barstool
fat.
hoodie.
Final fat.
You look great, dude.
And I finally, when I put this fucking hoodie on, I was like, I did it.
Yeah, you did.
I fucking did.
You know what's actually terrible? You just gave me the warning, like, don't worry, like you have
my
two more
belly button.
2 more.
No, no.
On your special, when you said,
Oh my fucking.
what'd you describe it as?
I have a hernia.
Oh God. Did they fix that?
They fixed it.
Okay,
Thank God. It was fucking.
I don't know.
Yo, when you said on Killbox, when you said that the farts sound like fireworks in a town away,
Oh, yeah.
those jokes, man, yeah, like that to me is so much funnier than any, like, because in my head, I was saying it sounds like the last kernels of popcorn in the microwave when you just have like one every couple seconds. But then you said that, which is even funnier, and I was like, God damn, that is fucking funny. That's what, like, all those specials and all like those jokes are the ones that stick with me, where I'm like, that guy's funny.
Well, that's my favorite type of comedy, like stand up, is when you have to think of like what that sound is.
It's metaphors and similes. It's all like those things
favorite.
are, and when you nail it, you fucking nail it like that, because that sound is.
Well,
so good.
well, we
You are
were
good
in
at
we were in Marblehead at my mom's house in the summer, and my chick was in the bed, and I thought they were doing fireworks in the Swampscott. I swear to God, I was like,
across the lake.
I'm like, are they doing fireworks in Swampscott?
Yo,
It was my wife's asshole. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck is that?
What do you think it is, by the way, that so many, like, I think a decent chunk of funny people came out of that area?
Well, because Boston was fucked up. We had white slums. We didn't have anything. Well, we had so much shit in our lives. We had to struggle for everything. And coming up like that, white, black,
there's other cities,
Spanish, whatever it was.
Who
like,
else,
why
Bobby,
is-
from that area? You? Who else?
Billy Burr, Patrice, me, Gary Gulman, Bob Marley, Dane Cook, Al Del Benny. Then you got the other guy.
But like Portnoy's
Joe,
from Tomska?
yeah.
Like,
I mean,
there's
yeah,
just like a lot of, even beyond comedy, there's like funny shit
it's just
came out of
tough.
that area.
It's like
Yeah.
New York. It's like tough.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I guess there's funny people from New York
even
too, so it's
even
like, but-
Swampscott, you have money, but you still have to go through the fucking gauntlet
Yeah.
of fucking dude. Fuck you. Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself.
Yeah.
You know.
You got to have that thick skin. You got to be quick. You got to
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
quickly, act quickly. I
Yeah,
get
Boston.
that.
Swampscott's right next to
That's why
Lynn.
I can't believe all these guys go to L.A. It's like.
What do you mean?
It's like, I mean, I guess, you go there, the weather's nice and you made it and you make money, but it's
Right.
like, to me, you're
There's an
not going
edge
to
that you
have
lose.
that. Yeah, yeah.
I don't. Can I be honest? I've changed my opinion about LA. I really.
Ugh.
No, I do get the feeling. I do get the feeling that we say shit about like the podcast scene in LA, and they sit there under the sun year round, going, "Okay, yeah, we're not edgy. What? We don't fucking care. Oh, we're not edgy because we're happy.
Dude, I'm telling you right now.
Because we get vitamin D.
Because we drive really nice cars.
Yeah.
and make a lot.
Yeah,
of money
we're
at
richer
podcasts.
than you,
I know.
Dude,
because we
I'm-
moved to LA. You dumb fucks.
Dude, Andrew Santino,
Yeah.
Bobby Lee, Crystalia. I mean,
Santino was kind of the one for me that made it. Like when I realized it was like. Yeah,
funny.
like he's just,
Funny.
but
But,
he's,
like,
he's a
Santino-
Chicago guy. He knows
Funny.
these Philly guys, and but he can just
Every
go to
time
LA
he's here,
and
I'm
be.
like, dude, why are you living in LA?
Yeah, he does feel like a
Why?
New York guy, or at
I'm like,
least an East
come
Coast guy.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he. I mean,
But you know why? Because he's fucking rich, and he's on TV
Yeah,
shows with Lil
I
Dicky,
guess.
and he's
I guess.
doing real.
you know, those guys. I mean, dude, I laugh fucking hysteric. Crystalia cracks me up, cracks me the fuck up. And what's his name? That does the show with him,
Bobby Lee.
Brian Callen.
Callen.
Mhm.
The way I love Brian Callen, will be the straight guy and
Yeah.
just take the hits and be
Yeah.
like, no, don't do it. Why you? I mean, dude, it makes me laugh. And
Yeah.
Santino, Bobby, they're fucking funny. Look, Tim Dillon
but-
is LA now.
But
God, you can't
forget about
say
comedy.
that.
Forget about comedy.
Yeah.
Just like in general,
Right.
if you don't have to go outside in the cold.
Yep.
If you don't have to, I was gonna say step over the homeless people. Now that has since
Well,
transferred over there as
Yeah.
well.
They're
But
dead.
like there just is something about life on the East Coast. Even the time difference. You wake up and the world's already happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I when we used to travel, if we were on the West Coast, we would like have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to start writing because shit on the East Coast is already happening, and people are like, "Where are your fucking jokes?"
Yeah.
I feel like it's just like a fantasy land out there, but they're like, "We don't care. We're rich and happy." So
Yeah, but I don't
take your
understand. They
fucking
have
opinion
so
and shove it up your ass.
everybody's driving a fucking Mercedes
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
a Tesla or a Lambo. I don't
Yeah.
understand it.
But I also think in general that the podcasting world is starting to everybody's starting to make money. You know what I mean? Like it's not.
I mean,
just LA
I'm
people.
finally starting to make money.
Yeah.
A little bit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's taken a long fucking time.
Well, because Colin Quinn fucked you.
he
Aw.
fucked you.
fucked me.
You're gonna be mad at
I'm
Colin
telling
all
you,
day,
man.
aren't
the
you?
rest
I
of
don't. I don't mean this in. I hope you don't take it in a negative way. But
I mean, it's going to be negative.
but just,
I mean, anytime somebody
yes,
said that,
yes.
anytime somebody
But-
has to go, I hope you don't take this in a negative way. I'm going
you
to take
should
it that way.
be so rich and even so much more famous than you are.
I've heard this so
So
I
many
know, but you
times.
know what? I actually the reason why I say it is I identify with it a little bit because I am always kind of known as like the other guy at Barstool.
Right.
There's two guys who are like superstars, and then I was the third one, and I kind of like when we first got bought by we got bought by like a media company, the Chernin Group. I was like in on the deals and the and then the next one I kind of was cut out of it, and it's just like always when you're
Sure.
you're adjacent to like the big shit, and I'm like,
That should be my name of my next special. Adjacent to the big shit.
That is
but
good.
it's like you should be like the fucking Rogan of the scene or whatever. It's
Oh
like
my
when
God.
you
Well,
were
I think Bert called me the AAA of podcasting of Rogan because Rogan, like I took Joe List, Lewis,
I know.
Dan, all these young
Yes.
bucks, Nate, were
Yeah.
all on my show.
I
Right.
And then they
know.
went on these other shows and had their own
Huge.
big
but
shows.
that's
Yeah.
I mean we kind of do that with our show. We've been like trying to put younger comics or new comics on, and like you see what you are like a
role model.
I mean
In a
you
lot
put-
of
you-
ways. Like,
it's
people
weird
do
that
sort
you
of
can
strive.
you have the power to put people on, and we kind of do this as well. We have
Right.
the power to put people on and make other people
Sure.
recognize them without necessarily those fans all listening to us as well. You know
Well,
what I mean?
think
it's like
Can I say something though that I think that I never did until now? Is I was always just did my shit, and I never went on other people's stuff. Like
Mhm.
even going on your show, Like, that's a thing for me to like, hey, dude.
Yeah.
When you were like, hey, you should come on, I'm usually like, oh, man, whatever. Or like when I went to LA and did all like
Yeah.
Santino's and I did Whitney Cummings, I never did that shit.
Yeah.
I just did,
That's
which
the
was
difference.
these other young bucks went and did everything.
That's
I didn't understand it. Now
Yeah.
I kind of get it, where I try to do everybody's show now. I'll be on anybody's fucking show.
this is probably like the 5th podcast I've ever been on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I do the
fucking-
same thing. It's like everybody's always coming to do our show.
Right.
And then when it is time to do, like, I'm like, well, let's reschedule. I'll do it next week or, whatever. I just don't do it. And that is really the way to, like, it just blows up that way.
I mean, I've sold so many. My special did so well because
Yay.
of
I heard you say
doing
you paid for it in, like, the first week.
first week,
Fucking
and then
amazing.
and it did so well because of number one, the people that listen to my podcast, but I went on these other
Yeah.
podcasts,
Yep.
and I continue to do it,
Yep.
and I actually enjoy it now. Like, I love doing other people's
We had a
shows.
good
Yeah.
time with
Oh,
Sam and Mark.
Sam and Mark were fucking great.
It's
I-
nice when you don't have to host, right? You just show up and it's like someone else has the fucking papers and the timing and all that.
It's so much better. Like, I went to LA and Santino was like, you should come on. I was like, whatever time. We
Yeah.
worked it out. And then I went on Whitney's. And it was fucking great. Two different, completely different shows.
Oh, yeah.
But fucking blast on both. Very interesting. She's awesome. He's awesome. I'm gonna go back to LA. I'm just gonna start doing this now and go on
up.
people's shows.
Yeah,
'cause-
I'm always like, I will go on anybody.
But that's the thing
anytime.
that LA did. People don't know this, is that Billy Burr, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, and Ari, and who's the other guy at All Things Comedy? Spanish. Fuck his name.
Al Madrigal?
Al Madrigal.
Yeah.
Were together. They did it together.
But they were also like generous with, I think.
Supportive.
But
and
they-
Yeah,
but
I
and
think
they-
once
continue to
everybody
be.
gets a little bit of their
And
own
then
money,
Rogan
you
was
don't have to
there.
be as
Yes.
territorial.
Yeah.
And then Rogan does, because Rogan has, more money and more fame, so he's not, it's tough to put someone else on your show and then they blow up and you're like, oh, well, what about me? But once everybody has their own and you can all kind of
Rogan is the
prop each other up,
Rogan is the ultimate guy who doesn't covet his
anything else, yeah.
anything.
Right.
He doesn't covet his fame, his wealth. He is like, we always used to say in Boston, talent isn't afraid of talent. Like,
Yeah, if you're threatened by someone, that's
Yeah,
your own
we never-
insecurities. Yeah,
We were never fucking offended by anybody or threatened by anything because we knew we were funny.
right.
We, the guys who weren't funny were fucking offended and fucked up and always
Because
bitching
deep
about
down they knew, yeah.
it. Talent isn't afraid of talent.
Right.
You're doing comedy.
And there's also something to be said for, it's like, maybe you got a break on a sitcom and made more money than me, but when you sit down at this table at this club,
Yeah.
Everyone's
there's a
equal.
Nobody
hierarchy.
cares.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
nobody
like,
cares.
You're not as funny as we
Good-
are, so in that
Good
moment,
for you.
yeah, whatever.
Good for you, man. Good.
Yeah.
You did that, but we don't give a fuck.
Right.
We're all talented here.
Right.
We're all funny.
Yeah.
We know how the business works.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Rogan is that guy who put all those guys. They all went on that show, and Rogan wasn't getting anybody. Rogan was, having those guys on, his friends on. He had all his friends on who were very funny, and they went on there and fucking just killed it. And then people started filtering it, and now when he could shut it down and just have
His
physicists
only
and
his-
the
yeah,
most
right,
important
right.
people, he
Still puts
still,
buddies on.
puts guys on.
Yeah, but
new
that's
guys.
also like I guess Rogan does like all that kind of stuff, but it's like I'd rather just talk to my buddies than talk to the fucking
Yeah, but
physicist,
he's
into that shit.
Dude,
Loves
he's
it,
yeah, he's a different.
Yeah,
dude.
he's not a human. I don't think he was.
Well, he
was
is.
talking
This-
about how he thinks Elon Musk is an alien. I'm like, you're an alien, dude.
I love it because he admit he's stupid.
yeah,
I don't fucking know, but
Yeah.
he's actually really highly intelligent
right.
at a lot of things. But when he doesn't
When he
know,
doesn't know,
just
the ability to
Yeah.
to either say I was wrong or say I don't know is like
Yeah.
something that everybody has lost. It's
Yeah.
like, but you said this last time. It's like, well, but I learned. Something changed.
Yeah,
I
that's the
now
thing.
know the opposite. So
yeah, never apologize. Wow.
What if I'm wrong?
Yeah.
What
the
the
fuck is that?
Yeah, like that's crazy. I hate that shit. We deal with that so much at Barstool, where it's
Yeah.
like never apologize and it's always comedy. It's like, shut the fuck up. If I say something wrong or do something wrong, then I'm sorry.
What
And
is
if
your-
I don't, I won't. But if I do, I do.
What does
And
your
you
t-shirt
don't have
say?
Mine says, "Be weak, apologize."
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's merch.
Yo, and
That's what my
especially-
therapist said to me.
especially with the amount of like money and success and opportunity on the line. Like if you dig your heels in and become an asshole and miss out on it, rather than just being like, yeah, I fucked up, sorry.
There's nothing better than when a guy you thought was fucking perfect goes, I fucked up, I'm sorry.
I get
Love
that a
it.
lot. I had like a very public divorce. It was a whole scandal. It was a whole thing. And so now anytime I talk about relationships or anything, people are like, well, you know, why would I listen to you? And I'm like, I'm the fucking guy you should be listening to.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to nobody wants to hear from the guy who has like the perfect marriage
Yeah.
and perfect family. It's like, I'm the one who fucked it up and went through the fire, and this is what I learned, and this is what was good, and this was bad, and what I would do different, blah, blah, blah. What do you mean?
You
know,
want
it's
to
like,
talk to the guy who's not telling you what the fuck is really going on.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Because marriage,
Yeah.
even I'm married. I love my wife. It still fucking
it still
blows.
sucks. Yeah.
It still blows.
It's one of the
And
craziest things we do as a
the-
society.
Being a
Don't
dad
do
is the
it.
best thing in the world and the worst thing in the world running
All at once.
fucking parallel.
Yeah.
And it just does this.
Oh, every time I'll tweet, you know, like making fun of my kid or talking about how this sucks or that sucks, and I get these people like, you should cherish your kids and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I can cherish my kid and admit that it sucks when he's puking
Yes.
on me at 3 a.m.
All right,
He's sick, you know?
I'm so glad you brought this up. Christmas morning, right? He goes to bed early. Me and Don stay up. We're doing the presents. You know, we do, which I love. I love that I'm the dad. I get it, right? And we're doing this. And I figured something out. I'm going to give you one tip, and I'm going to tell you this, what happened on Christmas morning. If you're a guy, bags, fancy bags.
Yeah.
Go get fancy bags. You don't have to wrap shit.
Toss it in.
Toss the bag, pull
Tie
the
it up,
thing,
yep.
stick the thing. done.
Yup.
I didn't wrap it. I didn't fucking do the scissors with the thing cut and it ripped the paper and the tape and the fucking thing. And I didn't do shit. Fancy bags. I got bags. Fucking.
And you
pop-
can still kind of open them like you're opening
Take
a
that
present.
tissue paper out.
Yeah.
Woo!
My fucking world has changed with fancy bags. I love a fancy bag. I was 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Around 20 gifts. Boom, boom, bang, zip, bang. Walked out under the tree. Done.
Yep.
Where's my hot cocoa and my cookies?
Yep.
And then, so I go to bed. He wakes up late. I can't sleep, so she's got to go in because all the presents are out. So she goes in to sleep with him up in the loft bed. I go in the regular bed. I'm sleeping. Now I usually wake up to him. Dad, you know. And I wake up to, honey, Bob. And she uses my name. When she calls me Bobby, I need you.
Oh no.
I'm like,
Oh.
huh.
Who's dead? Yeah.
I'm fucking, do I go for the shotgun?
Yeah.
What do I do, right? So I run in. I'm running into the room. She goes, stop. And I stop an inch away from just puke.
Oh.
So I look to the right. Max is throwing up, crying. Max woke up. He ate too much, had this cold with the phlegm.
Yeah.
Wakes up, going down the ladder. He pukes
on the
going down the ladder. So it's hitting the ladder
Splatter.
and spraying.
Splatter.
Splatter.
So then he's throwing up all the way to the bathroom, stops right there, right where I stop. I'm a fucking centimeter away from stepping in this shit. He's in the bathroom. So I'm like, I'll fight somebody. I'll build something. I'll fucking work every day for the rest of my life to support you guys. I'll do whatever it takes. I know how to light a fire. I know how to hunt. I'll do whatever. But when it comes to throwing up,
I'm out.
If there's a spill, anything spills, I'll
I'm
quit.
gone.
I'll leave. I'll divorce you and walk away from both of you.
Oh no.
If it's you have it like chocolate milk or spaghetti sauce, I'll leave both of them.
Food or throw up?
Any spill.
A spill?
A spill.
I can understand puke or shit or spit,
Dude,
but
puke is
but
the ultimate spill.
yeah, that's disgusting.
But a spill.
Like if
I
I were
literally,
to like spill my water over,
I literally get. She knows this. I walk away.
Bobby.
It gives me so much
yeah.
anxiety.
I was listening to you recently talk about burying your own shit in the woods when
Yep.
you go fucking camping.
Not a
but
problem.
You can't do a spill.
If I spilled spaghetti sauce one night, if the pot fell, and I literally left the house and walked like a mile away from the house, and I came
What is
back an
that
hour later.
PTSD from?
I don't know if
There's something deep down in there.
I think there's something
There's
bad.
gotta be.
I think when I
Somebody
was
spilled something on
Oh
you,
my
bud.
God.
just fucking jizz, some priest spilled jizz on me or something.
Ugh.
Something bad
Not called a
happened.
spill when they're coming on you.
Yeah, well, that's what he called it.
Oh.
He's like, I spill on you, my son.
God.
Something happened. But anyways, the puke is the ultimate spill.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm
Puke
panicking.
so much, so often, you know.
It's so bad. He's crying. So I got to take him. I got to strip him down. And he's like, Dad, no. I'm like, Maxim. And then you got to get stern. Maximus, you need to, which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get him in the shower.
And this is in the morning or the middle of the
this
night or
is
what?
the first thing in the morning, Christmas morning. And then she's like, I'm stuck.
Oh no.
So he's in the shower. I got to go back up. She's like, I don't know how, because it's all over the stairs. She can't get down.
Right.
So I'm like, bitch, step in it. Deal with it. So now I got to go in. Hey, I can't do it. Hey. I puke.
You're puking on the puke.
Dude, I'm like, bleh. I'm like, I'll get a towel. She goes, no. I'm like,
She doesn't want to ruin a towel.
so I gotta get paper towels. I gotta wrap my hands. I wrap like
so
Muppets.
gross.
So I'm like, and it's chunky. And I can smell it. And I finally get him, and she's in there. I keep him in the room. I'm wrapping him in
I'm
blankets.
gonna hose him down like a horse at that point, like in a barn.
It's
So
terrible.
would shower.
Out Christmas. So we're in the room. It takes her an hour and 20 minutes to clean this puke up. She's crying. She's like, I don't know what to do.
It's everywhere.
At that point, it's like just get a new house. Put the house on the market and
That's
go.
what I would have done.
Let the homeless move in.
I
Burn it
would've
down.
fucking-
Start again.
I would have lit it on fire, got the insurance,
Yeah.
and lived in a condo for a year. Got a new house in Terrytown. I mean, this is nuts.
like a murder. Like
Yeah.
in the notes, like what happened in this house. There was once a puke.
Yeah.
Puke incident.
Well, listen, we got one more question. Can we have another
Sure,
question, please? We got to go. We got to wrap it up. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. Work.
I know. I fucking, because I can
know. I
talk
love
to
you,
you
Bobby.
fucking too all day. What do you got?
Yeah, in the Christmas theme from
Oh,
Ben.
my God.
Over.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Sorry, Nicole. You sound like that fucking bouncer in the video.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, and the thing. Right. Sorry.
What was the funniest gift you ever received or got for somebody?
Ooh.
Mm.
We just did a Secret Santa with my whole like podcast crew, and my partner has had a rough year when it comes to shitting in his pants, and so we got
He's
him.
so fucking funny.
He is an open book, man. Like
I know.
the story, and he's just I shit myself last night. I'm like, oh my God, I would take that.
That's
to
a
the
medical
grave.
problem.
Yeah, no, he's got
An
plenty
issue.
of medical problems. But
I
I pulled him in our Secret Santa, so I got him a whole bunch of Depends adult diapers.
You got him
All right.
diapers?
Yeah.
Dude, last week, I shit my pants last week. I had something here.
Now, when you say that,
Yep.
you mean like a shart or like you shit,
Well,
Like clench and run, or
like there was poop
or
in your
drip
underwear.
down your legs.
something hit me in the middle of the night, some type of thing in my stomach. I thought it was a fart,
Oh
and I
no.
shit, and I filled up my undie pants.
With like solid liquid
It
skid
was-
marks. Is
It was mushy.
Oh.
like
it was
baby
like-
shit.
It's like I stepped.
Ugh.
It was like the bottom of a puddle.
I'm getting nauseous.
You know what I mean?
I love you can't spill spaghetti in front of him, but he shits his
But
pants
you
at
could,
night.
yeah.
You're laying next to your poor wife while you shit yourself, but if
Yeah, I
but
don't.
if she spills her orange juice in the morning, you're divorcing her.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. You're right. You're 100% right. There's something wrong with me. Because I shit my pants, and then all day long, it got to the point where I had nothing left, and it sounded like my asshole was a woman's vagina.
Oh.
You know that shitting? Like,
I don't think I
Just-
do. I don't think I
do you
do.
ever hear a woman piss? It's louder than
Yeah. The faucet. Yeah.
That was what was coming out of your ass?
It's like an angry cobra. Like that was coming out of my ass. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby, you
was
were really
bad.
sick.
You're,
All day
you're
long.
like that bouncer. I have a vagina. I have a fucking
asshole.
vagina.
Yeah. All right. Listen, man. Of course, Liz. Thank you so much.
Love you, Bobby.
I love you so much. You're the motherfucker
Oh.
in my life, and I hope you like your present.
I'm so excited.
I got her the best present.
What is it?
It's a hoodie blanket.
Oh.
Do you ever have one?
I can get down with all that kind of stuff.
Hoodie blanket.
Yeah.
If you don't have a hoodie blanket, and dude, you want to have ice cream? It has a pocket in the front. You
If
can
I'm
put
eating
your
a
ice cream.
pint of ice cream wearing a hoodie blanket every single night, I am.
Dude, if I don't see,
problem.
if you don't send me that photo soon, I'm sending you a hoodie blanket.
What? Oh, me in a hoodie blanket?
I'm getting you a
Okay.
hoodie blanket. I'm getting you one, and I want you with your little fucking Haagen-Dazs and your hoodie blanket, enjoying your
They
life.
sent me
What?
gift certificate, like free fucking
They did?
certificates. Yeah.
Goddamn right
I was
they
like,
should.
yeah, fucking sponsor me. Let's go.
What else you got? Of course, you got your podcast.
Yeah,
What-
KFC Radio's the podcast.
Yeah.
We're,
one of the biggest podcasts in the world.
we're trying, man, and we're trying to really push the YouTube. If people
And you
wanna
got your
watch it.
own pod. You got another podcast too.
So I did. We kind of like condensed it all into one though. It was
Okay.
stupid, just split it up. So KFC Radio is the podcast. 1 Minute Man on Instagram. I'm on Instagram at KFC Barstool, and it's posted at the Barstool main account on Instagram. So those are anytime there's big news or anything like that.
Yeah, and these are the guys that are fucking, taking the brunt for a lot of us out there. I mean, comics and Barstool are the ones out there keeping real funny shit and
Honest, funny shit.
honest,
That's
funny
right.
shit,
We
and
certainly do,
taking
yeah.
the hit for it.
Yeah.
Taking the hit and telling everybody to go fuck themselves. So you guys, of course, all you guys know these guys. If you don't, go over, follow, like, and you can check me out. What else we have to do? I have to do this ad real quick, guys. The Guy Times Presents. It's the only podcast network, one of them, that injected the boner medicine. You guys got to check them out. They got Family Jewels. It's a trivia-based drinking podcast. I don't drink, but I checked it out. You got to go check them out. Guy Times feed. They have a dozen messed up series right there at Guys Times Presents Podcast Network. Check those motherfuckers out. I want to thank all the live listeners, the Ladybugs. You guys are the best. Have a happy. I hope you had a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. And I'm not going to say happy holidays because I only care about Christmas. You know what? Hanukkah too. I care about happy Hanukkah. Whatever the other ones are, I don't even fucking know. Is there other ones? Fucking go to comicwearables.com. Get yourself a YKWD hat. You got the Papa King. I took my kid to the WWE last night for the first
WWE
time.
Live is one of the best things in the world.
There's
entertaining.
nothing fucking better. If you have a kid or your friends, to go, you know who's in the front row?
Who?
The Macaulay Culkin brothers.
Really?
The Succession guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Home Alone.
Macaulay was out?
No, not the other one.
Oh, because I was going to say he doesn't really go out.
No, the other one.
I didn't even know there was another one.
Just I know.
There's a whole bunch of them, right?
I know
Like
there was
an army. of
Kieran
them.
is in.
Kieran is the Succession.
And then there's another one?
There's another one.
And is he famous?
Yeah, but you understand.
They're like all little clones. too.
WWE is a different world.
Yeah.
I was with Sam Roberts. You know
Oh,
Sam?
yeah. He's a big WWE guy, yeah.
He's famous.
Right.
He's-
In that world, he's like the man. Yeah.
Nobody fucking knew me.
Yeah.
Everybody
Did
knew him.
Did you have good seats?
We had third
Great
row.
Yeah,
Seats.
when you if you go live, it's awesome. If you go live and you get front row seats, it's like there's nothing
I
like
gotta
it.
do that one day.
It's
I got
so
him.
fun,
Oh,
man.
let's go.
And you just
Yeah.
like take the stick out of your ass. Like if you love wrestling, fine. If you don't,
No, it's
not real and blah blah blah.
entertainment,
It's like yeah, I get it. Just go like any
Oh.
other thing. You know,
No, it's real.
Your
There's
Broadway shows aren't fucking real either. Yeah, you
What?
know?
Entertainment.
Lay
Not
Ma-
actually Hamilton.
How dare you?
Hello, Dolly. What, Bobby? What? Your favorite?
You can sacrifice your sacro sitting in the back row. I think that's cabaret. No. Anyways. Yeah. Gay. I'm full gay. Yeah. Some guy. Who was it? Somebody. I followed a transsexual porn star, and the guy was like, so a comic sent it to me like, what the fuck? I'm like, do you know me?
Also, if you haven't gotten to that level yet, you just give it time.
Yeah, who cares?
You'll be there.
Yes.
If you're not there yet, you'll be there in a couple years.
If you're not
Okay.
into transsexual porn, you're not a man.
Mathematically, it's more straight
Yes.
because there's gonna be a dick involved.
Yes.
But at least there's a
Fine.
girl
Yeah.
with a dick.
Yeah.
So it's actually less gay to watch transsexual porn.
Bang.
My man.
Boom, my man, laying it down. We're truth talkers on this podcast. Use the code word Ladybug at the merch thing. Get your Papa King. I make Max call me Papa King. I make him. He goes Papa King. He goes Dad. Can I go? No. He goes Papa King.
Use the correct one.
Papa King.
Correct.
Can I? I was like, yes, you can have chicken fingers. Papa King says yes.
That's fucking great.
And go to my
Great
dates.
going.
Mike Drack Comedy, Off the Hook Comedy, Governor's Comedy, Helium Comedy. I'm going everywhere. I'm all over
Wow,
the
you
fucking
really
damn.
Damn,
are.
you really are. Holy shit.
I'm fucking murdering it. I got big news coming out. Liz might know it, right?
Maybe.
Ooh.
But we're not going to talk about it.
Not yet, because the genie remains in the bottle until it comes to fruition, and then we do it. Killbox at
Yay.
louisck.com. It is still killing it. The Killbox is killing it. Please, if you haven't got it and you're watching this, go get my special. It's $10
It's so
right there.
funny.
And it
Directed
is
You
by
know what I
me.
love?
funny.
You know what I love, by the way? Like
that?
in the very beginning, I think you mentioned like, "Hey, we're all back here. It feel good to be out." Like, and then that was it. It's not all.
It wasn't a COVID
pandemic, It's
special,
not all
yeah.
COVID and
Yeah.
masks. It's just
You
back
did
to
the,
funny shit.
You did the tubing
I did.
in there?
Yeah, snow
Yeah.
tubing. Yeah,
Bro,
Yeah.
that is.
yeah.
That is, I'm not even just saying this because I watch like a ton of specials now for the job that we do.
Yeah.
And a lot of it's like, that was funny, you know?
Yeah.
I was howling at the tubing bit.
damn.
I
When you
talked
said you
to
set it on
Bobby
fire like a
when you were in the
DeLorean.
ambulance.
I called her while I was in the ambulance.
Really?
I
Well,
was
because
in
my family
Vegas.
didn't go. Because I didn't want to scare my kids, so I said, just tell them I'm fine.
Oh, shit.
I walked behind this house with this guy, which in hindsight looks like I just blew a guy.
Yeah,
in the
for
mouth.
sure.
Daddy sucked.
What was the injury? Like, how
I
bad was it?
fucking broke my ribs.
When you said I hit another season,
Dude.
The snow ended.
You understand? I knew I was
900 miles an hour.
I swear to God, I
Have
knew
you
I was.
seen the
You
video?
passed your kid? No, I haven't.
Oh my
It's on my
god!
Instagram. It's on my
that's
Instagram.
Please
feed.
watch it.
That's so funny.
I knew I was fucked the second I went off, like a foot off the top of the mountain.
You're going too fast.
I went. I wish I had audio. I went. I'm fucked.
Oh my god!
I had this gimbal. It's a $300 iPhone gimbal.
Nope.
Smashed
Gone, yeah.
because I landed on it. Smashed.
Were you were still big at that point, or are you this size?
Oh yeah, he was big.
Yeah,
Fucking
huge, yeah.
one of my biggest.
He was big.
I had suspenders on.
That's on
snow
you,
pants.
bro. You big guys can't be
Dude,
tubing.
There's a weight limit.
Yeah.
Have a sign.
Yeah.
Like in the joke. There should be a scale or something. Somebody should have stopped me. Somebody should have went, yo.
To go on
Maybe not you, dude. Maybe not.
Hey,
you.
dude, come here for a second. Be like, what's up? Hey, man.
This is not for you. Why don't you go have a hot chocolate in the cabin? You know?
It rained last night, and that's pretty much ice.
That's ice.
Yeah.
You're going to wind up doing around 3,000 miles. And you're going to die.
Yo.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's what
That special could have just been like that 5-minute bit, and it would have been worth it. It's that
I love
fucking
that.
funny.
You were there when I fucking wrote that.
Yeah.
So good.
Hey, we got to read these names. You want to help me read them?
Yeah.
You know how to read fast?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to give you a page.
Okay.
And I'm
going
gonna
to
give-
read the names.
Just read the names. That's it. And you read the names.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, ready? And see who reads it fastest. Ready? And this, I want to thank all the new members. And you're getting a shout out. I shout you fuckers out. Ready?
Wait, you go, then I go, or just
You go, then I go.
Okay.
I go all at once.
Yes, go. Now.
Amanda Burris, Chrissy Gets Erections and Wears No Protection, Kelly Stevens, James Holland, Jackie, Ross Carlisle, Anthony, and Jimmy Darch.
Justin Student, Ugly Waffle, Dom, Rob D, Brian Disco, Landry, Wonderbread, Carl George, Ben Sanford, Joe Henderson, Ian McDonough.
Lucas DeSago, Albert Burton, Nicholas Norris, Joan, Michelle, or Michael. I can't tell. Craig, Parker Holmes, Paul Thielen, Kenny Schlauer.
You got the hard one.
Yeah, for real.
No, I'm the stupidest person here. I don't know how to read, and I don't know the difference between Michelle and Michael. What is it?
There's an A in
Let me
there.
see.
Okay, I
There's
think
an A
it's,
for
I think
Michael.
it's Michael.
All right. Well.
All right, listen, you guys are the best fans in the world. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, man. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for coming on, dude.
Absolutely,
It's great
man.
to see you. I love you, Liz.
Love you, Bobby.
New Nikki. We got Mad Max is here, and Joe.
Mozzarella.
Suarez is somewhere. Ladybugs, you guys are the best fans in the world. We'll see you next time on You Know What, Dude. Bye.
You've been listening to the YKWD podcast. Thanks for listening. Now go back to your shitty jobs.